it's a birthing party, I don't want to go. Or circumcision,
I don't know.
It's not called a brisket, is it? What is it called when they get their nads chopped?
Stop. Okay. All right, we'll just keep it started.
Brisk.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Double Special Show, coming to you live from Tampa Bay, Florida, starring Christopher Gorges, Tiffany Barbee, and me, JB Lee, with special guest Johnny Oz.
And me. So say the stars, it's meant to
Why
be.
are you laughing?
My
Because
heart is for
I didn't
you.
know he started, and I usually you guys put a thing up, so I fixed my bra.
Nice.
And we were already on TV. Like I'm like,
My life.
I did last minute adjustments, and we were on
One day
TV
you'll be my wife.
or not TV, whatever this is. Like, what's your TV?
It's my TV. All right,
What is
welcome
it,
back.
TV?
Double special to the braless Tiffany. You got your bra? Is it all
I
straight
totally
now?
have a bra on, but
you had to
I
adjust
just
it?
like I felt like it was riding up.
Is it riding up?
It still is.
All right.
We can adjust ourselves at any time without being on the
No, it's harder for a guy.
Well, yeah, you sit down.
and plus people look at that as a disgusting thing. They're like, "What? Did you
I
really
feel
just
like
touch your crotch?" You're like, "Yeah, it's all tangled."
It's
know.
gross when I mean
I was
like
talking about specifically right here on the show because
I
you're
feel-
off camera.
I feel like
Yeah,
most
that's
of my
freaking-
life is fixing my bra.
All right, double special talking about our genitals.
Is boobs genitals?
Our boobs, genitals, because there's two of them, so it's not is.
Are
And no.
boobs
Are.
genitals?
No, they're not.
No, genitalia
What
is
are
groin,
they?
groin area. Genitalia, groin area.
Well, I thought all private parts might be called that.
I don't think. No, I've never heard breast referred to as genitalia.
What are
Usually it's
they?
vagina, penis. Those are two things.
What are breasts?
What are
Mammaries.
breasts? Yeah, mammary
still
glands.
private
mammary
parts.
glands.
Only on babes.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It depends what country you're in.
Yeah, that's true.
In Brazil, not so much.
Mine
here.
are private.
Oh, well, yours are private. Although, yeah. Double special. The phone number tonight, 727-475-6139. Great show for you lineup tonight. Johnny Oz coming in the studio. Old friend of the Hooligans. Old friend of ours.
And me.
And Tiffany, yes. God, she has to say.
Every time.
What is that?
She's horrible.
I know Johnny.
I know him.
We've known him for years. He is a Tampa-based comic. Used to be. Now he's out in L.A. We'll talk to him. He's in town for a couple of weeks. And actually was really good friends with Steve Baird, roommates with Steve Baird for a long time. I don't know that we'll get into all that, but I'm curious to find out how you do the thing, how you get to L.A., and what
Take
it's
a
like.
plane.
No, but
or a train, or you can just drive west.
I know how to get there.
I
Yeah.
didn't mean to say how to get.
It's very simple.
No.
You can Google Map it
All
if
right,
you
no,
want.
I deserve that. We'll also talk about the World Cup. The World Cup is happening. I got a few words about people that enjoy the World Cup and that talk about the World Cup. And also we'll do an LA quiz with Johnny Oz. And we'll talk about the Tampa Improv show that we did for Father's Day. Had a
That was
good time. It was
good.
Laszlo
You killed
Bull.
it.
I had a good time. Yeah, Michael Murillo hosted, and Tiffany came out, and we met some old friends and had a good time. We'll talk about that. And also we'll talk about, I don't know if you've seen this, Tiffany's video on YouTube, which was, you edited that from other videos.
Yeah, I had
And
a bunch
they're-
of stuff from when
Yeah.
my mom wanted me to convert her VHSs to DVD.
Right. And you got other videos that you'll be posting as well.
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna put like 5 more up.
She said that like it was going to
I
be
know.
one.
I have
5 is a
like
lot.
me doing Summer 11 from Greece.
Oh, my God.
And
dude.
I have like
and at
me
what
doing
age was that?
Well, you know, all the main things are me when I'm like 15.
15.
And then I got a bunch of stuff. Oh, I'm gonna post the bits of me in the circus, like
Mm-hmm.
just doing a few things, like when I do a dive roll through like a hoop of fire, and then when I do this thing where I'm swinging around my neck on roller skates.
Dude, I never thought that when we got a co-host that to ask them, do you have any clips of you like doing circus stunts or
Yeah.
That's not something that jumps into your brain.
You ever done a fire hoop? You know, we need a fire hooper.
And we have like full on hairspray jumping through a hoop of fire. Like,
Excuse me?
Like when we do the dive roll through the hoop of fire, we have like hairspray. Our hair's full
Ah.
of
Smart.
hairspray.
I thought it was the cast of the Broadway musical.
Oh
That
my
would have been
God.
impressive.
The girl before me runs into the hoop of fire too.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Like runs into
Like
it
she
or
actually-
through it.
did not make it through and
really?
landed on the fire.
Well, let's just talk about the video. I brought it up. Screw it. We'll just do that at the top of the hour, and then we'll do check-in. But Jordan, what did you say when you saw the video? What was the one thing that stood out the most of this clip? And mind you, it opens up with a clip of Tiffany as what was she, 8, maybe 7
no,
or 8?
I'm 5.
5, so even younger.
Yeah.
In that video, I'm 5, 7, and then 15.
Okay, so 5 years old, you're standing on the side of a road just waving, which cute, but the scenery was
it didn't do anything for me.
Yeah.
Very-
And then
yeah.
7, what was the 7? What were you doing 7?
That's
Same
when I was
thing?
in Kids A Poppin' singing.
Oh, that's right.
I used to be in a traveling singing troupe, and we used to go to we did some stuff at a bunch of old people's homes.
She was in Up
and-
with America.
Kids are popping.
Yeah, we used to travel around and entertain people, mostly
Oh
old
my
people.
God. And you had some weird Korean communist gymnast outfit on. What was that uniform you guys were wearing? It had a red stripe that went halfway across it and high
Oh yeah, we had
pants up there.
what is
It's like a sash.
yeah, and then we had a thing on our arm.
Right.
Wait, the other ones
Hitler
I have.
Youth children dancing. Jesus.
We do a lot of Disney songs, so I'll be putting some Pete's Dragon songs and stuff.
Oh God.
So what was when you saw the video? Then we go to the 15-year-old, and when you saw 15, what did you think,
The
dude?
Phantom
It
of the
was
Opera.
just Tiffany. She literally has not aged, like a vampire or something. It's a little terrifying.
I have shorter hair.
And
Yeah.
all
My
the,
mom
that's
used
true.
to make me get haircuts.
and you
I
can
don't do
see
it anymore.
more exaggerated neuroses coming out because she couldn't control it. Now she controls it better, but all the same, oh, people are watching. Oh, but I did this
Oh, yeah.
wrong. Oh, it was too funny, dude. And then the tour of the room, of the paneled room. Where did you grow up? On the Bonanza Ranch? What
Oh,
room
look,
was
you
that?
have a paneled house back here. Do you see it behind us?
No, but I didn't do this.
Well,
and this
I
is
live-
3 walls. You
I-
had a whole room.
He's making fun of your house.
My house-
Don't switch it around.
That
thank you.
road is the dirt road that I used to live down, and I lived in a little itty bitty house. But yeah, so I have this little paneled.
And then you told us about your crushes. You had your
yeah,
All
it
My
was
Children.
so funny. I don't even remember really liking Mark Consuelos that much, but apparently I did.
Crystal
I met
likes
him a
Mark
few
Consuelos,
times.
don't you, Crystal?
Oh yeah, he was a hottie back in the day.
I have his autograph 3 times.
Crystal, who did you have as a young girl on your wall that you had the hots for, celebrity-wise? Quickly.
John Stamos.
I know who
yeah,
I
I
like.
like John Stamos.
But did you have him up on your wall? Because I
I
had
did.
somebody specifically up on my wall.
Who
John
did you-
Stamos?
No.
Oh.
No,
Uncle
we were
Joey?
actually we
No.
weren't allowed to put posters on our walls when we were kids.
Oh,
Would you
really?
grow up in a home? Like
Yeah,
a children's
like
thing?
a prison.
Jesus, dude.
I had Ryder Strong from
Who the
Boy
hell is-
Meets Worlds.
Oh.
But my
okay.
mom's German. She's strict.
No posters!
Who did you have?
I had
Farrah Fawcett?
Farrah Fawcett and Cheryl Teagues. You had those two poses. The Farrah Fawcett poster where she's in the red in front of some Mexican blanket thing. I had the hots for her, man.
Who did you have,
Farrah Fawcett.
Georgie?
I had an H.R. Geiger poster.
Yeah, it would
It's a
be
little weird.
something weird. You had the lady from The Shining up on your wall, didn't
That
you?
wouldn't do anything for me sexually at all. I couldn't. Yeah.
No, which one?
He loves the lady that plays Olive Oil and that plays on the mother
Shelley
on The
Duvall.
Shining. Yeah.
Shelley Duvall, yeah.
He
She
thinks
didn't
she's
put out.
so hot.
She didn't put out a lot of posters back in the day. She wasn't.
Yeah,
a
I
pinup
don't
girl.
think there were
Because-
many.
Most people don't think she's hot.
It doesn't. What? Who?
Nice.
Nobody. I've never heard anybody say
Yeah,
that she was
he's
hot. You're the first person
so
ever.
Weird. He's like, oh, no one likes her. I'll like her.
Not in any movie she's ever been in. You know who she reminds me of?
I saw
The
her
chick-
on Sesame Street, early Sesame Street from the early 70s.
But
and
even
was
then,
cute.
she must have been just a gangly, nerdy.
No, she was
Really?
some nerdy girls.
Now she reminds me of the chick that was in the Indiana Jones movie that played opposite, and she was also in Superman. Margot Kidder.
Margot Kidder wasn't in.
Okay,
Indiana
but
Jones.
same type.
Allen.
Of, okay, but same type of character, the same type of girl.
You
kind
didn't
of
think Karen
abrasive.
Allen was hot?
Yes, more than Margot Kidder. I don't. There's nothing about Margot Kidder. I don't know. Something about her just. Ugh.
That's just because she went crazy later.
No. Even in
Yeah.
Superman, I'm like, why is he all hopped up on this chick? No, not a Lois Lane for me. Anyway,
All right.
All right.
Anyway.
yeah.
Check in. Governor Rick Scott approves medical marijuana. Sort of. Check in.
Which governor is he?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Just kill me
Are
now.
you serious?
Oh, it's ours.
Oh, it's ours. It's only the guy that looks like he came out of the Harry Potter movie. He's
Yeah.
very well known for all the crap
so
he's
Jeb
been throwing on the
Bush
state.
isn't our president.
Not
our
for a while.
governor
No,
anymore? Okay.
not for a while.
Wow.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, she
Like,
went
what
there.
has it been? 4-6 years? What is
Yeah,
it?
we had a governor
Yeah.
in between
Yeah.
that.
Oh, that's
Charlie
right.
Crist.
That's
yeah.
right, Chris. Jesus, dude. And he did.
Wow.
You're terrible.
Yeah, it's always going to be sort of, dude. It's always going to. So what is this? What is it?
They approved so-called Charlotte's Web, or strains of
I heard-
cannabis that
I like that
have
book.
less THC and more cannabinoids.
Well, are they saying that the cannabinoids are what actually helps patients?
Yeah, supposedly the THC is what gets you high, and the cannabinoids are the medicine part.
Bastards.
Yeah, so it's
bastards.
approved in oil and liquid form for vapor pens.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it doesn't get you high.
Well,
So what's the point?
Maybe a bad batch slips through. Who knows what'll happen?
Jordan's already trying to circumnavigate the system.
Oh,
Listen,
yeah, no, I'm already looking through the symptoms. What will it treat?
Yeah. They should just let it be natural and be done with it and just sell it like they do in the
Yeah,
dispensaries.
they're fighting a losing battle.
Well, and not only that, they're doing it over stupidity. I mean, they're basically saying, we don't want you to feel good. Like, what? I mean, again, I've talked about this in my show. What's the worst thing that's ever happened to anybody in pot? They have nobody's ever gotten hurt. They can't link it in any way.
You should talk about this with Johnny because he likes pot.
Yeah, well, no, maybe he doesn't. Maybe you shouldn't say that. Just
Yeah.
blurt that
Well,
over
it
the
means
God.
he just likes it. I never said he did it. I just said he likes it.
Well, but you make that sound
He
like
used
he's
to
got.
have a pot show, a show about pot. It's not like it's a secret word.
Okay, well,
Like he used
in
to
that
have
case.
like a
Secret word.
like a pot. What was it
It was
called?
the 420 show.
Oh yes, okay that.
But was he doing it as Johnny Oz or Johnny O? Because maybe he's forsaken his former self.
That's right.
Well, all it is one letter off.
Oh, that could be a lot for a lot of people. What are you talking about?
Uh-huh, yeah.
Anyway, yeah,
Careful when you go to Africa, then.
right. The I can't picture her in a country like that. Any third world country. Can you imagine Tiffany? Ooh, that would be ew.
Oh, she'd do
it
that
looked
in Puerto
really
Rico.
good in that Adam Sandler movie.
That was South Africa,
And it was a movie.
Well, still Africa, isn't it?
and it was a resort.
It even has the word Africa in it.
Probably wasn't even filmed in Africa.
Check in. All
I've
right.
been to Busch
1 point for
Gardens.
Chris, no points for Tiffany.
What?
You didn't know who the governor was.
Yeah, but that was funny.
Nah, you still lose a point.
Or that there was another governor before him.
Check in. Eccentric Chinese tycoon offers free lunch and cash to the United States poor.
Nice.
Check in.
Do it.
Nice.
What or what does that mean though? Is
How
that
many lunches?
So pathetic.
Chinese lunches?
He invited 1,000 poor and destitute Americans to come join him at Central Park in New York
Yep.
for a free lunch and $300 per person.
awesome?
Oh,
Yeah.
so he lives here. He's a Chinese American?
He's a Chinese who came to America to do this because we're so poor and horrible.
Well,
And
wait
we
a
don't
second.
know
It
yet.
says those who wish to join the luncheon need to RSVP via Hotmail email address.
Who has
Email address.
Hotmail?
Well, yeah, they're homeless. First of all, how are they going to find out about this? They probably put something up in Central Park, but where are they supposed to go to like email him at the
The
library?
library.
I guess.
They
The
probably have iPhones.
Did you know what though? I went to the public library for the first time in a long time, and
Yeah.
there's all kinds of homeless guys just hanging out in there.
You're
Like,
not
you can tell
allowed to
they're
go
street
in
people.
if you're homeless?
They don't know. They're grubbier than other
Oh.
people, but they're hanging in there. I can see them with their bags. I'm like, what the hell, man?
Oh, they're not allowed in at the Palm Harbor Library.
He's like, the place where I live, we frown upon that sort of behavior, and we shoo them away with a stick. How do you know?
Because I go there often and I've never seen a homeless person.
Yeah, they're all.
We're
Don't go
cleaner
down to
in
the main
Palm
library.
Harbor.
Go down to. Well, it's clean. It's nice down in Clearwater, but there's a park right behind it. So
Oh, you went to one in downtown Clearwater?
yeah, the main
Oh,
library.
yeah. There's a lot of homeless people there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was
Yeah.
like, okay, maybe time for another chain or a branch, but no, but you know,
It's
they
the only
got-
public restroom like within a mile and a half.
is it really?
Yeah, I don't think there's anywhere else to go.
That's nasty.
So
Yeah.
watch your kids in that library.
No, not in the library, just in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Jesus, no, I think I'll just hold it. Yeah, that's a good thing though, man. Are they gonna let him do it, or is somebody gonna dick it over and go,
Who
no?
knows? Who knows what they'll do?
That's nice. He's a billionaire.
Yeah. All right, no points for anybody on that one. Check in.
Negative point.
Sudden death linked to watching the World Cup too much.
What?
Check in.
Uh-huh.
That's right, a Chinese man stayed up all night to watch the World Cup and died from it. Check in.
What a
You
pussy!
can't die from staying up all night. I used to do that all the time when I was little.
Well, you're lucky you didn't die. Was the World Cup involved?
No.
Well, there you
All
go.
right. First of all, they say the man was found dead in his room early and with his TV set on, still airing the football. Who knows what he was watching when he started? He could have been watching anything.
Maybe he was old. Oh, no, he's 25.
Yeah,
Good
he was
grief.
not old.
Wow, maybe he's retarded.
I don't. What?
Oh,
What
you're
does
not
that
allowed to
have
say retarded. I forgot.
Well, I mean, that's a specific disease or condition that doesn't necessarily cause death after
Being
staying up
retarded?
late. Yeah.
They say, scroll up a little bit, they say, the doctors did not specify what exactly may have caused the fatality, exhaustion, or heart attack are possible factors. They warn football fans to be cautious about their health.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, anybody should be, what, just football fans?
Football fans only. It's all that matters right now with World Cup madness.
Oh, my God, that's funny.
So that's a warning to you, Chris. Don't stay up all night watching the World Cup.
I don't, because they're all broadcast during the day.
You're lucky.
Yeah, well, it works out for me. It sucks for people in China. What can you say?
You're gonna die, China.
Why didn't you just wait and watch the replay the next day, the loser? What a
Dude, nobody
moron.
wants to watch the replay. If you're watching it, you want to watch it live.
Yeah, but not if it's on at 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm not staying up.
Dude, like 2004 World Cup, I think it was the time difference was like major. I would wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and watch them. My house would be full of people.
I think he was taking drugs.
He had a bunch of Syrians over there.
He probably took some coke and it made his heart go
No,
fast.
he just probably had some weird thing going on.
Ate too much at the buffet.
At the.
Check in, check in. Georgia Waffle House worker fatally shoots customer who refused to leave.
Damn.
Check in.
Thank God it isn't Florida.
And it's very close.
Yeah, but it's still not Florida. Fulton County, boy.
That's right. Apparently the person refused to leave, so the cook shot him in the chest.
Why? They
Well,
wanted
that's-
to use the station for somebody else?
No, because the guy, I'll tell you why, because the guy in Georgia who shot him is a moron. If you want somebody to leave, you don't shoot them. That guarantees they're going to be there for at least another hour or 2 hours.
Yeah.
While they're not moving him anywhere. He's staying right there. So you're an idiot if you do that. Holy
yeah,
crap.
and he's going to jail and everything.
Yeah, see, when the officers arrived. So he still hadn't left. After she shot him, he still hadn't left. So bad plan. Right off the bat, bad plan.
Like, oh, well, she got in a fight with him, though.
Oh, whatever.
Why are you guys assuming it was a she that shot?
It said the girl got into it first with the security guard,
It
and then they
says it-
told her that she had to leave the property.
Yeah.
She left, but then the other two guys hung around, and they told them they had to leave. The cook refused to serve them because they were getting unruly.
The men threatened the cook, and then gunfire erupted.
That's usually what happens.
So the cook, it doesn't give the sex.
Don't ever screw with the cook, man. You'll get
Right.
shot, or they'll come out with a meat cleaver.
Or don't even just go to Waffle House, because it sounds
know.
pretty awful. Like, I've never heard anything good about the food, and now they shoot you.
if you don't leave in an unruly manner.
Jeez. Linger
that's-
over your coffee, poison.
I know, dude. That's what you hear when you're there after 15 minutes. Like,
Oh,
what the
man.
shit?
Spend more than 5 minutes taking a dump, they behead you.
I don't eat at Waffle House. Even when I'm on the road doing shows, I avoid the Waffle House.
Never been to one.
Really?
I've been like once or twice. They're good in a pinch. It depends on where you're at. But yeah.
Usually, like, some of the comedians that go to Snappers sometimes likes to go to Waffle House
That place is
afterwards.
evil.
I don't usually ever eat there. And then on a road trips,
I don't
people
go to eat with
usually
the
like
comics.
to go to Waffle House.
I don't eat with comics, and they go, "Let's go eat." I'm like, nah.
Sometimes I will, once in a blue moon, only if I really like the people.
You know what I do? If I'm in a town doing a show and I don't know where there's you got the chain stuff, I'll look for like the diners. I'll look for the mom and pop diners. That's what I look for. As long as it's not
See,
too seedy, but
I like tried and true. I like ones that are like they were so good that they're like, you know what, make another one, and then they're like, oh, let's
No,
make another one.
no.
And they're like, let's make
that
another
never
one.
no, but that never works.
That
though.
just means you bought, like, prepackaged food from somebody else.
But
And
like somebody microwaved your meal for you instead of you taking it out of the freezer.
but I don't know if I could trust that mom and pop.
no, but you know what happens to that, Tiffany? The first one kicks ass, and then each one after is a little bit less good, and then they get and by the time they get to your town, it's just crap.
But I've never gotten food poisoning from tried and true. I've gotten food poisoning from mom and pop.
I'm not talking about food poisoning. I'm just talking
I'm
about crappy
all
food. It
about
doesn't have to
food
be
poisoning.
Yeah, but how often does that happen, dude? I've had food
To
poisoning
me-
one time in my life.
Oh, I've had it so in England. I had it 20 times. It was terrible.
How do you know it was food poisoning? What did you?
Oh, it's
Yeah.
food poisoning.
Did anybody else get sick off the food that you ate, or was it just things that you ate?
Maybe
Like,
your
No, it's
in-laws
just
were
things-
poisoning you.
No,
Yeah,
it's
right?
just things that I ate, and I would throw up. And once the food was out of my system, I'd be done. That's how you know. If it's the flu, it's
no,
something else.
that's not true.
If it's food, then you just throw it up, and you're like, all right. Like I knew, like I'd be like, all right, now I'm done. Now I can go to work.
No, you just got some food that your stomach didn't want. Doesn't mean you have food
Yeah,
poisoning.
it's
food
just English
poisoning.
food.
Food poisoning is an actual bacteria. You know that.
I
right?
know what it is.
It's botulism.
Yeah.
It's actual
I've
real.
had it.
I don't think you have.
No,
I
I
think you
did.
just got a sensitive stomach and you ate some
Nuh-uh.
crap over there that didn't agree with you.
No.
You can have food that doesn't agree with you, and it's still not. It's not botulism. You're shirking in the face of science. That's so dangerous. You realize that, right?
But I've had it.
We'll talk about this later because we want to talk about trying new foods. But
Yeah.
I don't want to try new food.
Check in, check in. Rare yellow lobster found off Niantic Coast.
Don't eat it.
Check in.
It's got botulism. That's a yellow botulism lobster. Niantic in
It's
Connecticut.
actually more orangey.
Dude, I used to live right there, Waterford, Connecticut. That's crazy.
Why couldn't you find the yellow lobster?
Dude, you know how cold that water is? I was out
It's very
clamming in
cold.
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
screw that. I'm not going on the water.
It doesn't even look that yellow though. It looks orange to me. I see orange. I see red. Wow.
1 in 30 million is the chance you'd have of finding one of these rare yellow
Look,
lobster.
it looks more red than anything in that picture.
Well, it's yellowy red.
Yeah, it's
orange.
yellowy. It's not red. Like,
But
probably
you know that.
sick.
No, it's just the normal color of that particular lobster.
Hmm.
But you know they're normally black, right? Before you cook them, that's
Yeah.
not like the normal lobster color.
right.
She didn't
Science, fact, pisha.
know. They only turn red after they get boiled.
Yeah, haven't you seen them in the tank alive? They're usually dark. Like he's right, dark maroon. It's like really deep
Is
black
that
brown.
what's
green.
that red lobster?
Yes,
No,
How
those.
come it's
That's
called
that's
red
another type of
lobster?
lobster.
Huh?
What?
because they only serve them cooked.
Yeah. Oh my god. So the guy, I want to know if it tastes any different though.
I
Is it-
think they're the roaches of
Wait,
the ocean.
well, scroll down. See if he says anything about the taste. Is
Well,
it?
no, because they let it go. They did not taste it.
Oh no, but do they know anything about them? Or I mean, it's
I
a
don't know.
female lobster and she's in great shape. Okay, that's
Yeah.
nice.
How can they be in great shape?
That's what Crystal asked. It's like, how do you know? What are you, a lobster doctor?
He's a lobster guy. Crystal, I think somebody's here. Yeah, come on in. Johnny Oz is walking in my house. He doesn't knock or anything. No, there's no ringing
We
of the
don't
doorbell.
knock. I didn't knock.
No, it's my fault. I told him to come late. Yeah, I just, I don't know.
Uh,
Project
Johnny
O isn't
Eyes.
just, so they let her go. Okay, great. So it's a fancy lobster.
nice. All right.
I would have cooked it.
All right, one more.
Oh,
By the way,
I
you're
cooked
both at negative 10 points.
Well, how is that possible?
I don't even care what you say.
I know. All right. I don't even have a good headline for this one, but
Yes.
there were like 3 months ago, 2 inmates in the Pinellas County Jail
read-
somehow got shot. Yeah, well,
No, just read it right there.
Yeah.
Tampa police.
where are you? Tampa police arrested the mother of DeShandre Billups for encouraging him to.
Encouraging him. Slow down.
encouraging him. They smuggled in guns to prison and then shot each other in their cell in the hopes that somehow they would not only get released early, but would be able to sue the Department of Corrections for more money. Now their whole family is somehow involved in this plot, and now they're rounding them up.
That's awesome.
That's
Good.
in Tampa.
That is. Oh,
Oh,
God.
I've been to that jail.
Have you really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Well, not like in it.
Yeah, okay.
I've been in it, but not behind the bad.
I don't want to
part.
know. I don't want to know.
Not in the bad. part.
That's insane, dude.
I know. I just
How long were they serving initially?
Uh,
Like, was it even worth it? Were they serving life?
It doesn't say in this particular story.
Oh, 2 of them are still at large in the family.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
Jesus. What's the family?
the Billups.
The Billups?
Yeah.
Well,
that's
she
the
looks
mom.
lovely.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
These are the 2 dudes. So
Yeah.
they smuggled guns into prison just so they could shoot themselves, somehow thinking that this would get them out early.
Well,
Well, did they think that they could get to a hospital and then they could get an easier
no, they were
getaway?
going to sue the Department of Corrections for allowing them to get guns in. Like, look what you did. You let us get guns in here, and then we shot ourselves. I'm suing. Yeah, it's a completely moronic, stupid plan. Come on over here, Johnny. Come have a seat over here, bitch. Yeah, unbelievable. Yeah, come swing right around here. Walk
Hi.
right in front of there.
What's going
Watch
on?
the cords. Be mindful of the cords.
Mind.
We'll give you a mic.
Mind the gap. Mind the gap.
Johnny Oz in the studio. He's going to get himself
Hey,
situated here so he doesn't have to meander around the kitchen. Welcome, sir. We'll give you a mic in a second. Good to see you. There you go.
Hi.
There you go. Say hello to Tiffany. Look at that. We got a picture up there. Oh, somebody's calling. Go ahead and take the call
It's
while she
Zach.
gets the mic. Put it underneath and bring it around. No, just it's long enough. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. Caller, welcome to Double Special. Who are we talking with?
You spelled reservations wrong on
Yeah,
your
I got a phone call.
Zach, I wanted to make sure and get on before so I didn't interrupt your guest.
You're
Too
damn
late.
right. Yep, too
He's
late.
here.
Yeah, it's too late.
Now state your name and purpose, Zach. No, you can't get away from
Johnny, did you see your flyer?
No, no.
Tiffany.
It's all we're done with that. I'm Zach, as always.
All right, Zach. How are you, sir?
What?
I'm good. No, I just like I said, I just saw on the stream that your guest showed up. I wanted to, so I didn't interrupt him or anything. But I thought it was crazy how you knew Michael Morello, because he actually just wrote an article about me in the paper.
Oh, he did.
That's funny. What a small world.
What? What? Is it
After
in
all.
Creative Loafing?
Was that what?
Was it in Creative Loafing? One of the papers he writes for.
No, it was it was the Lutz Lakers, the newspaper.
Okay.
He wrote about football camp that I had and blah, blah, blah.
Oh,
wait,
nice.
back up. Lutz Lake, what, do they have like a special newspaper just for Lutz Lake Fern Road
Yeah.
or something?
No, there's the county,
So it's like a little newsletter.
municipal papers.
The Lutz leader.
All right.
Am I on here?
Yeah, you're on. You're gonna get right up on it. All right, so Zach, where can people see it online, or is it just a print thing, or can they check it out?
No, people can see it online. They just got to go to LutzLakerNews.com, and you can read the article. I'll send a copy to you guys, even though y'all probably couldn't care less.
What?
'Cause,
Why would you say that?
I mean, you're right, but why would you
Okay,
say it
all
out
right,
loud?
Let me rephrase that. JB couldn't care less.
Yes.
So,
I care in like a general sort of community way.
I care in the way that I want you to do well.
Yeah, see,
Beyond
Johnny
that-
cares. He doesn't even know you, and he
Johnny
cares.
Johnny's a carer.
Beyond that, I don't really care. But as long as you're doing right. Okay.
Zach's so mad right now. He's like,
I'll
he's like-
probably forget in 5 minutes.
No,
but
listen,
I cared when you said it.
I think it's a great thing that you're getting. Listen, I didn't have any articles written about me when I was your age, so you're
Yeah.
obviously doing something right.
There you go.
Michael Murillo's never talked about us.
He will tonight, though.
You
After
didn't
all
have
this.
articles written about you?
Talk to the caller because he's in silence land. So Zach, you still doing your podcast? That's still rolling, even though the other studio closed, right?
Oh, don't get him started.
yeah, everything's still going.
Good.
Wow, I'm stuttering like crazy.
Here we
I'm
go.
doing, I got a radio interview this Friday night on 96.7 FM.
Oh, cool.
But, yeah, we're still going. We're still rolling.
Right on, dude. Tell everybody where they can check it out because I want to promote your thing and I like the picture of whatever wrestler guy that was or fighter. Who was that you were in the ring with, all pumped up?
That's Dante Brown. I'm actually working. I'm a commentator and manager for a few wrestling companies around Tampa. One of the companies that I work with just got a contract with Mundo Fox, so I'll be on TV every Saturday morning.
Wow.
See
So, good stuff.
that Latin dance is going to come in handy now, isn't it?
Never even thought about that. I can put that in my entrance.
That's right, merengue, bitches. What do you think of that, Doc?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Zach. Well, listen. Thanks for calling, and we'll put your stuff up on the Twitter and let everybody know about it. As soon as you get some video of like some of the matches, I want to see some. I want to see your deal, dude. We'll check it out.
Oh, well, I think I've got 2 full shows, and I'll send those both to you.
Right on.
All right,
Oh.
man.
Looking
You
forward to
guys
it.
Wait.
take care.
Wait, I have something to ask real quick. Can you
Oh,
message me or tweet me a link that you want me to link your picture on our website to? Because right now it
Yes.
just makes the picture bigger. But if you have a website that you have, or like if you want to link it to your podcast website, message me what you want me to link it to. 'Cause
Yes,
you
and by the
change
way,
your
Chris,
Twitter
you
handle
cannot
too
say
much.
anything wrong about the World Cup because it's a fantastic thing to watch.
I agree,
He
and I was
loves
going
it.
to talk about it later. I'm sick of explaining it to moron Americans who compare the World Cup to American football,
Oh, I
a game
know.
which is played with their hands, basically. There's like one guy on an American football team that actually uses his foot, and they're like, it's football. No, you moron, it's handball. You're playing handball,
So
all right?
if we rename it, can we keep going then?
No, it's too late. It's too late. Y'all to run your mouth already, and it's been an amazing tournament. And if people actually were watching this tournament instead of ragging on it, they'd see how amazing soccer is or football is because it's been a great tournament.
Yeah, I can't agree with you more, Chris Gorges.
No, it's true. Thank you,
couldn't
Zach.
agree
I
with you
appreciate
less.
that, brother.
Hey, but appreciate it,
Well,
Zach.
and especially how most people thought the U.S. were going to be shit back as quick as they were sent over. But,
Yeah.
I mean,
No.
they're impressing me right now.
Yeah, and what
Well,
up
I'll
with
give you
Spain?
that.
What up with Spain? They haven't won a game yet. World Cup defenders haven't won a game yet. So
Yeah, what up, Spain?
Yeah,
Chris
what up,
Gorges
Spain?
calling you out.
that's right.
How do
Your
you say
whole
what
stupid
up in
country.
Spanish?
Yeah, what's yeah,
¿Qué pasa?
¿Qué pasa?
Yeah, ¿qué pasa?
¿Qué pasa, Spain?
¿Qué
España?
pasa, USA? All right, Zach, we'll talk to you later, brother.
See you, Zach.
All right, take care.
Bye,
Ladies and gentlemen, Zach Morris. Check our website soon. We're going to link to something.
Yes.
Link
Look
to
for a
something.
link on the site.
Zach Morris.
There will be one.
Zach,
Oh, damn it. Did I call him that again?
Yeah.
Zach Morris?
What?
Like
it's not
from
Morris?
Bayside High.
No,
it's
you're
Zach
talking about the guy
Cooper.
from Saved by the Bell, you
It's
moron.
Zach Cooper.
In the studio,
You'll
Johnny.
always be Zach Morris to me.
In the studio, we
In your
got Johnny Oz. Welcome, sir, to
Thank
Double
you.
Special.
Thank you.
Have you been on the show before? We had you
I
on
have,
before.
yeah,
That's
with
right.
Bull. Once with Bull and once with our good friend Steve Baird.
Yes.
Was I here?
Yes, you were.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
Tiffany-
with Steve Baird. It was just me, you, and Steve.
Tiffany keeps reminding us of how she's friends with you. How close of friends are you and her?
just said we're
Have you hung
friends.
out?
Yeah, well, at Snappers we hang out a little
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah. Would you consider yourself? Be quiet. Would you consider yourself
You're
like?
exaggerating.
Stop talking. I want to ask him questions serious to the meet of thing because you're all like, I know John. Every time we bring his name,
because you
I'm friends
say-
with Johnny.
I'm friends with him as much as you are almost.
I don't think so.
No, yeah. I
Yeah.
don't think
What? More than Jordan.
so. Yeah, more than
More
Jordan.
than Crystal.
That's because Jordan and I have like friction.
So much anger.
Really?
I don't think so.
All right.
Don't touch me.
Do you like me more than Laszlo?
Oh, definitely.
Oh,
Without a
that's
doubt.
good. All right.
But I'm closer friends with Laszlo. You said like. You're way more
Did you
likable.
hear that?
You're
Yeah.
way
Oh.
more.
I know.
No, that's what I'm saying.
But we're friends.
Yes, we're definitely friends.
Yeah, but every time we bring up your name, she like tells us, "I know him. He and I talk."
To be fair, she does that with everybody.
Oh, damn, I was feeling special there.
No.
Nuh-uh, I don't like some people.
Okay.
Who?
Yeah, some people don't like you.
That's probably not true.
Oh, wow.
All right, so Johnny, you started doing comedy where? Was it here in Florida?
Well, I guess the very first time I was ever on stage was in Gainesville.
Okay, so
when
yeah,
I was
Florida.
busy dropping out of college. Yeah, and
And it's been some time. You've been doing comedy for a long
yeah,
time.
24 years.
Right.
Yeah.
And so recently you moved from here and you did the thing, dude. You did it.
I did the LA thing.
You did the LA thing. Now, you had a choice. New York, LA. Why? What?
No, I didn't really have a choice.
No?
I don't really know anybody in New York, and
Okay.
I knew somebody that was moving out to LA.
So you said,
and
let's do it.
I said, let's do it.
Now, you've been out
Helped
there
her
for
move and
how long?
been out there for a year.
Has it been a year already?
Yeah, last May.
I feel
Damn,
like it's
dude.
been longer than a year.
No.
You're like, has it been a year already? I'm like, hasn't it been like 5 years?
That's because you're not very good
you're
friends.
and
Yeah.
you miss me. That's
I'm like, it's been too long. Move back.
She's in her house by herself. I know Johnny Oz. He's in LA. He's gonna come back someday. We're gonna hang out and go
I might.
skating.
I
I might.
have,
I'm
like,
on the
a
verge of
calendar.
coming back.
Well, and I want to talk about that in a little bit of depth because a lot of comics, no matter where you are in the country, that's sort of the pinnacle thing that you.
Yeah.
If you want to take your comedy to the next level, national level, you need to go to New York. You need to go to LA.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Depending on what you want.
Yeah.
You can do regional work. Like I never pushed for the national thing. I knew I'm a little older. Well, we're about the same age, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that whole thing in LA because it's a completely different animal than it is here.
It is. You got to get your TV set down. Because like here, I'm used to doing either 30 minutes if I'm featuring or
Right.
45 to an hour if I'm closing the
Right.
show.
Yeah, you're a
And
headliner. You headline shows.
Yeah, and you go out there and they say, "All right, you got 6 minutes," and you're in the show with like 14 other comics, and that's
Man.
not an exaggeration. They
And
just
you're not
line
getting
them up.
you're not getting paid for that.
I got paid one time since I've been in LA, and that was I got to do 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
And I was listed as a co-headliner.
Well,
but
that's-
that was only after I bugged this guy for a while. He put me in like 4 or 5 of his shows. I did well in all but one of them, and so finally he said, "You know what? I'm gonna give you this slot," and got paid $40 for 20 minutes. So. It's not good
Yeah,
money.
get
But
in.
at least I got paid. I'm a
Get
pro. I'm an LA pro.
Yeah.
He waved a stub around and people say, "Look at this. This is a
Look at
pay
this.
stub."
That sucks.
Getting
I
paid
got
for
$100 for
anything's
20
hard.
bucks at Snappers.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
snappers.
That's
man.
snappers. It's like
$100 though.
Dude, you know how many people are going to LA trying to get stage time, right? There's
Yeah.
got to be a lot of times it's a lottery thing to get in these shows, right?
Oh,
you got to
absolutely.
sign up.
If you're talking about the Improv or the store, yeah, you
Right.
gotta put your name in a bucket.
And also the factory, right? Laugh Factory.
Yeah,
It's a
right.
lottery
That too.
thing where you have to sign up like a day in advance, right?
you have to go like a week.
a week in
before.
advance. Actually, yeah, you go 1 week to sign up for the following
Uh-huh.
week.
You have to
then-
wait in
and
a
even
big
then,
line.
you're not sure if you're going to get on. You got to come back to find out if you made it that week. It might be another week.
Are they charging you a cover too?
No, they don't do that, but they do
Alright,
charge you
good.
full price for drinks, and it's like $5-6 a per rum and coke.
Is that it?
That
I
it,
figured
yeah.
it'd be more in LA.
Do you know, like the upright citizens brigade people don't even get paid for doing
That's true.
improv acting. I have a friend that said that works there. I told them that we're doing an improv show,
Yeah.
and he's like, "Oh, well, you guys get paid." I'm like, "Yeah, they're gonna get some money for it." He's like, "What? You guys get paid for that? It's
Well,
not
yeah,
fair."
we
And
get
he
to take
works
the door.
at like the really popular place.
Yeah, but if you saw a show, he'd be like, they shouldn't be getting paid for that. No.
Well, and they're there to learn, really.
Yeah.
Once you've got
Right.
your craft down and you're taking it on the road, you should.
It's
be
the
still
same
think they
way with
get
Second
paid.
City. Both Upright Citizens and Second City are kind of like tiered programs where they make money off the improvisers as they put them through their basic college courses, and their aspiration is to get into either a house troupe or a touring troupe. One that tours. Second City has a troupe that tours and does sketches and improv, and they get paid. They get paid for that. I don't know if it's a lot.
Probably not.
And then like Stack Lab in Orlando, they have house groups, right, Jordan? You have the same thing in New York, right? Aren't there conservatories that you
Probably.
take? What do you mean? When you were there, what do you mean probably? What is it? You can't remember?
No.
Yeah, aren't you an actor?
I don't know what he is. He's
I'm a lazy boy.
you are.
Yeah, he's worried about bread and video games.
Anyway, so now you're out there. So you're thinking now maybe you want to come back.
Yeah, well, I guess so. Yeah,
It's
the best
expensive
thi-
out
It's
there, isn't it?
expensive, and the best thing to do with LA is really to make connections.
Yeah.
And so I figure what I might do is, I try to make as many connections as I can before I come back. But really, just to get your stage time, you got to be back here, or you got to be somewhere outside of LA. But if I can make some connections and then go back to LA for shows, then that'd be great.
It
But-
sucks for you because you're the guy that was getting to the point where I can see you on stage doing new stuff and working out, and then you go out there and you what do you get, like 6 minutes every week or so? That's
Yeah,
there's
well,
no time
I
to
do
work
open
on it.
mic nights almost every night.
Oh,
but,
do you?
But you can't really put together a set. It's still 6 minutes. So even if you say, I'm going to do this 6 minutes, you still got to have an opener. You still got to have a closing line. You still got to keep your jokes tight. You can't
Well-
really go into a story because a single story will run up your whole set list.
Right. Yeah. No, I could never do that. I that's why I don't do open mics, because I'm a wordy guy and I like to work things out. And there's plenty of work to be had here. But there's nobody here to see you really.
Yeah,
That's
the thing.
issue.
If you want to get seen, you got to go out there. But here's another thing about LA that
Sons
was a
of bitches.
dynamic I didn't realize.
Yeah.
And that is that there's basically
Awesome women.
there's definitely movie star good looks. That's for sure.
Has that gotten you any trouble out there? You like?
No, not really.
Do they treat you like a? I don't mean this in a bad way, but do they treat you like a hick out there? Like, oh, you're not LA. Do you get that at all?
No, not really.
Oh,
Not
okay.
really, because everybody's from
Everyone's
somewhere.
from
yeah.
somewhere else. They
But-
all went out there
Yeah.
from somewhere.
That's why I left.
But
Too many tourists.
there's a lot of people that go out there because they want to try comedy for the first time, and maybe they come from a rich family or
That
something,
amazes
and daddy says, "Oh, we got to get you in Hollywood." So they've never even been on stage, and boom, there they are in LA. And then there's another group of people where they're out there to be actors, and their agent says to them, "Well, you ought to do some stand-up comedy because it's good for your confidence, good for your
Yeah.
stage time." And so now you
Yeah.
have that group, and then the third group is the group that me and Susan were in, which is we're professionals and we're
yeah.
working, and we got an act, we got some jokes, we write regularly, and so you kind of stand out in that sense because if you do a show, at least 2/3 of them
You're
are going to
good, yeah.
suck. Am I allowed to say suck? Are we?
Yeah,
Oh
no,
yeah,
no.
you
we
can
like-
say
okay.
suck. You just can't say the word that rhymes with it. But
no,
you
can. All right, yeah.
Here's
All right,
Here's
here's the
Chris's
official.
speech.
Something against ducks.
Here's the
Pluck.
official double special rule. We
But-
try not to be nasty on the show, but if it happens, it's not like the FCC is going to shut us
Oh.
down. Okay, we're on YouTube. It's live. I don't give a shit.
All right.
You
don't
can
give a shit.
He
yeah,
just
no,
said
that's
the
fine.
SH word.
No, shit's fine. No, and there are
He
certain
said it
words.
again.
Think of the FCC
conversational,
regulation.
right?
It is. Yeah, it's not like I'm being nasty, Tiffany. Not like
Yeah.
you've been nasty. You've been way
I'm
nastier than
never
anybody on this show.
nasty.
Yes, you
When?
have.
What
You
did
talk
I
about the
say?
nastiest stuff for such a cute
Yeah.
little bebop girl.
I just say
you're
true
you're
words.
a funkmeister.
Is some of that on like the tapes? from the
Hell
show?
yeah!
Oh,
No, it's
man.
all archived. She's a nasty
Oh,
woman.
man.
I don't
That's what you need,
ever.
like a montage.
What did your mother tell you? That
Oh, she
didn't
says
like?
that I say vagina too much,
Ah.
and that I
much?
shouldn't be so racist.
Yeah, no, she's totally innocent on the show. Yeah. Completely innocent. You're listening to Double Special. The phone number is 727-475-6139 if you want to give us a call. We are live in the studio. Johnny Oz,
Right on.
one of our old friends and
My
comedians.
friend too.
Yes, your friend
You
too.
bet.
Damn it.
I'm putting that on my website. Tiffany's my friend.
You should get a shirt that says, my friend too.
And then names that can be replaced. You can slide one out, slide one in.
Scratch, yeah. Heat miser, scratch. All right. So anyway, Johnny has been on the show before, and we're going to give you a quiz about LA because I want to see. You've been there for a year, so we want to know what you know about LA.
All right.
Most of the guests that come on the show agree to do one sort of a physical thing on the show.
Oh, the nipple thing.
Would you shut? I can't.
Oh.
I can't
No
just
way.
ease into it. How do you always do that, dude? She's got to be the worst person to have sex with. I swear to God, man.
Can you imagine?
And I would
Why?
like to
What do
find
I
out if
do?
that's
Like you
true
just
or not.
premature everything, dude.
Like, how would I premature anything? Wouldn't it be better if I beat you?
No, like
Yeah,
I wouldn't be
she got a
done, but
point.
you would be done. And instead of thinking about your being done and waiting until I'm done, you would go, "I'm done," and that would ruin it for me.
No,
That's
I'm
what you would
really,
do.
really good. Like, I put on a whole show.
Well, you're not doing it now. Is my point. That's you put on a whole show.
Oh my God!
All right.
Yes, there's
Keep
poodles
practicing.
and hoops of fire and everything else.
Wait,
Listen,
do you have a
Lou.
6-minute
No.
set? Because that's important.
That's right. You got to have a 6 minute. You got to have smoking six.
That's all I need.
You're such a goddamn trip. Lou Angel Wolf and God, I forgot his name. Who was the other guy?
Ward
That was
Smith?
Yeah, Ward Smith came in and they agreed to do the nipple clamps. Have you ever been shocked by anything?
No.
Never been shocked.
Well, no, actually, I have because in my apartment I got this wall-to-wall carpet that's made from 100% static electricity. So
Yeah, but that's-
turn on the light, shock.
Oh, so he's fine. You'll be fine with this. You can totally
Yeah.
handle it.
I've been warming up for this.
Now, when you say yeah, would you
I'll
let
do
us
the
shot?
nipple clamp.
Yeah, baby. All right.
All right.
Well, let me show you the box so I can get you all wet. There we go. Look at that. Fetish nipple clamps for
All
you
right.
right
Oh,
there.
look, it's all dusty. You got it on you now.
Yeah, we'll break those out later for the quiz. When you get
All
a bad
right.
answer, we'll give you a little zap. You should go back and watch the Steve Barrett show you did and listen to Lou when he gets shocked. It's the goddamn funniest thing ever. He just goes, ah.
and then Ward gets jealous of the attention that Lou's getting, and he's like, "Put him on me now!" Like he didn't want them on him. As soon as he saw Lou was getting all this attention, he's like, "My turn."
The only person that's flat out refused these is John J. Murray, and he was supposed to be in last week so we could hit him again, and he didn't show. He stood us
I
up.
wish I'd have known ahead of time though, because I could have shaved and looked like that guy.
Oh, look at that. Johnny Oz could have been that guy.
I'd have done a couple of sit-ups.
Yeah, you do a few. You do a few and see if you can hook
You
that up.
could have shaved the abs into your
That's
stomach.
right.
He's an LA guy now. You know, he's had all the work done. He's had the tucks and the folds and the implants and the thing. What about that? Have you been out there? Have you been had a desire to do anything to your face or body?
No, definitely not. No, they all
There's some
look,
freaks
they all,
out
yeah,
there,
they're
though.
they all look freaky.
What's
And
the
men and women too? They all
What's the
walk around.
freakiest thing you've seen out in LA? Come on, because have you done
the freakiest thing? I saw a show on Hollywood Boulevard. It's a one man show called Old Guy Shits in Doorway.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he just grabbed trowel.
He
took a dump
actually takes a dump
in the doorway on Hollywood Boulevard. People walking by. You want to catch that
Look
show
at
though?
Toonie's
The
face.
best.
Does he
the
make
best,
money?
No. That part was a setup for a joke kind of thing. But you really see that, and it's freaky. It's freaky. I mean, the thing is, there's so many. Hollywood Boulevard is this mix of the good-looking and the homeless.
freaky
And
homeless.
A lot of times, they're both. Good-looking homeless people.
Well, don't they have the celebrity like in Vegas? They have the celebrity impersonators that are everywhere.
Yeah.
And they do like little shows, and you're supposed to get the money.
Yeah,
So annoying.
especially on Hollywood Boulevard,
Like,
right there where
right in front of the
Man's
theater.
is.
Okay.
Yeah. You got Elvis, you got Spider-Man, you got Superman. You got,
Yeah. Those are the two things that should be in the same show together: Spider-Man and Elvis. I can't. Nothing says rock and roll like Spider-Man. Jesus Christ!
Yep.
I had the Spider-Man rock and roll album
What?
as a kid. Yeah.
What?
He
Yeah.
does
What
a rock and
Spider-Man rock and roll?
It was like a musical adventure with Spider-Man on like an LP.
Oh my
I
God!
never
I
heard
liked
of
it.
And he didn't even go by Peter Parker. He actually went by Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it started out with it was like a
Spider-Man.
it was a
Peter would never
Spider-Man
do that.
Does
adventure.
he do that song? Does he do the Spider-Man?
No, Peter would never do that. But Spider-Man, on the
does
other hand, he would do
whatever
that.
a Spider-Man
In the studio again, Johnny Oz hanging out with us. We'll do a little quiz in a little bit later, but talk about a few things. We wanted to bring up the Reddit question because every couple of weeks we bring up a Reddit question. I don't know if you go on Reddit. You familiar with Reddit?
I'm familiar with it, but I've never been on it.
Reddit questions usually, Jordan. What are they? It's just random,
Just silly questions.
silly questions. So this is the question we picked out for this week. We'll see what everybody says, and if we have callers, we'll have them answer the question. So
Alright.
the question is, Jordan, what was it? It was
If you found a genie when you were 5 years old, what would you waste your 3 wishes on?
Oh, I know.
at 5 years old.
Yeah.
5 years old.
What would you waste your wishes? Anybody want to take it first? Jordan, Tiffany.
Tiffany knows
Excuse me,
already.
Tiffany knows.
Okay.
We have alcohol too, if you'd like a beer or a drink.
Yeah,
or
maybe in a
some
little
rum.
bit.
Yeah, okay.
Little rum and coke.
I would have wished
Yeah, I
that
got some
my
Bacardi.
toys would come to life. Is number one.
I don't believe it. I think you're already lying. I don't
Wait,
think you would have
Number-
done
find
that
out.
at
No, wait.
5.
Find out
No.
what toys she had first. That's what I want to know. That's
All
the
my
first thing.
toys, I would have wanted them to come to life. Why wouldn't I want that?
Because what if you had a scary toy, like a
Yeah.
dragon?
Why
or
would
something?
I have a scary toy?
What if you
and
had,
then
like-
the toy would be nice because I was its mom.
Okay, you didn't birth the toys. You just hang out with them. It's not like you cared for them.
I had really cool action figures like Ghostbusters and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
But what
and all
about
these
like the bench where you have to pound the shapes through the holes? What if that came alive and just ran around screaming?
I
have no eyes.
I got rid of
The
that.
hammer's just doing
Yeah.
this in the,
The
air.
square peg doesn't go in that hole.
I wouldn't have
Oh,
that
my
toy
mom
when I
with that
was
crap.
5.
Holy crap.
That was when I was 3. That's my first wish.
Okay, second wish.
My second wish would have been that I wish werewolves never existed.
I'm not even gonna say
Well,
that.
maybe she got the genies, dude.
I'm
Well,
not-
no, but listen, like even the existence, because I used to have nightmares about werewolves all the time. So like if they would have never had the Teen Wolf movie and like all those movies that
freaked
had
out by
scary
Teen Wolf?
Yeah, because when I was little, I was a pageant
J.
kid.
Fox?
Yes, Michael J.
You
Fox.
know when he's like
on the
blow-
top of a van.
You know when he's blow
Scary.
drying his
Ooh.
hair and then he turns into a werewolf? But I was a pageant kid, so whenever my mom would blow dry my hair, I was afraid I was going to turn into a werewolf.
You'd win the pageant that way.
How did she not end up tied to the back of a bus
And
somewhere?
then my third wish would have been that I would get sucked into a book, like the Never-Ending Story, and get to go on an adventure from the book.
Like that video from Aha.
And those are my 3 wishes of a 5-year-old Tiffany.
All right,
I
no, that's
had
good.
to think back what 5-year-old Tiffany was into, and those were all those things.
I had to think back, and it hurt my head. Jordan, 3 wishes when you were 5?
Probably would have been like 3 different Hot Wheels. I'm not gonna lie.
You just wasted them on the.
Yeah, I want
Yeah.
the Camaro Hot Wheel, and my second wish is the Trans Am Hot Wheel, and my third wish is the Green Van Hot Wheel. Awesome, stupid shit.
That's all.
Why
Yeah.
wouldn't you just ask for money to go to the store?
Because I'm 5.
Okay.
Yeah, Tiffany.
But you were like a dumb 5?
No, but most 5-year-olds don't think of that. They just go
Yeah.
instinctively for what do I want? These 3
Yeah.
things. They don't think of money to buy a lot of those.
Oh, I wasn't gifted.
No, you weren't gifted. You're freaky.
Yeah.
Johnny, 3 when
All
you were
right.
5.
Well, I would have liked to have a really cool magic set.
Ooh.
I did magic when I was a
That
kid,
would have been
but my
fun.
magic set
Just
was
wish for a
cheap,
magic
you know?
set that your mom could
No,
go.
like a good one, like a David Copperfield one or something
Oh,
like
that
that.
would be
Like
cool, like
the one where you
illusions.
put the penny here and you go like, and it's a dime. Wow.
Oh, I've had that.
Yeah.
Right?
you
Like
know,
the genie comes and you're basically, let me get the Sears catalog.
Yeah.
I gotta look at the wish book.
Ooh, what about the one where you stuff the thing into a fake thumb?
I
and
just
you
think-
I
pull it
didn't even
out?
have that one.
I had
Mine
that.
wasn't even that good.
I just think it's funny that he has a magical entity in his house, and what he's asked for, a magic kit. That's what he. Like, what is that? That makes no sense at all.
Genie would probably go, yeah, I got one right here. I've had this one since I was a kid.
Would
Just
any
say-
of that kit impress you after the guy made it appear out of
Yeah.
thin air? There's
No,
gonna be
no.
shit after that. You'd be
Teach
like,
me how to do that.
That's fun. All right,
You
second
should
wish.
have asked to be magic.
Yeah, there you go. Second wish. He's
All
five.
right, second
Again,
wish,
he's five.
cool skateboard. Used to have this one with like just the metal wheels,
Metal?
and they would slip out from under you.
Ugh.
Raspberry on the ass. So I wanted a good skateboard with the big old plastic wheels or urethane, whatever
Yep.
they. So that would have been the second one,
Mhm.
and then I would have asked to take some time on the third one. Let me have some time with it. Let me think about it.
Your wish would be to take some time.
No, I would tell the genie I need a little time on
Did
this.
he make you take a nap? That'd be it.
I know,
Screw it
right?
on the wish.
You would lose your wish on a nap.
Yeah.
Okay, you're done, kid.
You
Darn
just
it.
stop and take some time, and then out of it, you'd be like, "That's the third wish." My wish, when I was 5, I want to do like superhero things. So my wish would be to fly. That
Ooh,
would be
that
one
would've
wish.
been-
I
Oh, that'd be
want to
cool.
fly,
That's a good one.
like and be in control of the flying. And the other one was invisible. I always wanted to be invisible, so people couldn't see me. Again, all superhero-based things. And then, as dorky, but running fast. I just wanted to be able to run fast. I ran okay when I was a kid, but
You
I
almost
want
had that one.
what the running
The
fast.
running thing. You could almost reach that one.
No, but I'm talking fast,
Yeah,
like
fast.
flash fast.
Okay.
Which when you can fly.
Yeah.
So you wanted to be a
That's a wasted
combination
wish.
of Superman, the
Yeah.
Flash, and Wonder Woman's
Well,
plan.
no, really, it's just Superman all together. If you think about
Well, he
it.
couldn't turn
He's not
invisible.
Oh, he couldn't,
invisible.
that's right. He couldn't turn invisible. Damn it.
That'd been hilarious when you got
Those
killed
are-
by a
He's
plane.
lame.
They were all.
Get splattered against the 747. Like, I should have asked for invincibility.
Yeah. Oh, invincibility. Yeah, I wouldn't even think of that.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, no,
Dumbass
invisibility.
5-year-old.
I just wanted to be able to.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
That was a good question.
No, but that's
It was.
those are the things.
Oh, and I would like to have an imaginary friend. That would have been fun.
I'm pretty sure you had a few.
Yeah.
Your wish is done.
Yeah, no, it's been done, dude. As a matter of fact, I think that friend may still live with her.
Is he paying rent?
No, it's stroking her dinosaur tooth right now at home. Just, I'm waiting for you to get home, Tiffany. What would your imaginary friend's name be?
I don't know. I would
Male or
like,
female?
Oh, a
imaginary friend?
male.
Of course.
A werewolf.
No way.
Never.
It would have been like Drop Dead Fred, kind of.
If it was a werewolf, it would have been like a Pomeranian werewolf. Very fluffy.
cute.
Yeah,
I would have
yeah.
wanted him to have a British accent. I don't know. It would have, yeah.
Yeah.
He would have looked like a man
What?
yeah.
with the British accent. Like nothing crazy, like a normal looking dude. Maybe cute. That would have been nice.
And then you married it.
I could have. Who knows?
I'm so tired right now. This new job I started, man, this has got me tired. I like doing the show, but it's so long. I'm not, dude. When you have we've both had time off from work. Do you work during the day, Johnny?
Yeah.
What do you
well,
do? You
here.
still doing IT stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. And while I'm
Because
here
we
in
looked for a
Florida-
website for you, couldn't find one. I thought you would have that on lockdown since that's what you do.
Well, no, I have a couple websites.
What is it under?
Well, my comedy website's johnnyowls.com.
Yeah,
where-
that's
how
what
come
I
you
would have
couldn't
guessed.
find that?
I did go to it. It's under construction.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, okay.
There,
Moving it over.
dude.
Did
Well,
you
that's
see how he didn't even mention that after
Yeah.
you said that?
Yeah, he was like
Son of
trying.
a
Yeah.
bitch.
He's like,
I
oh,
was trying
yeah.
to slide
Maybe
that
they
in.
haven't looked at it yet.
Yeah, I
Let me
know.
see if I can bullshit my way out of this.
Yeah, if I said we
Well, here's
looked,
what's going
we really
on with
fucking looked.
johnnyowls.com.
All right.
I started a project like a year ago called Laugh Sites.
Okay.
All right, and I'm trying to offer free websites to people if they want just a basic website.
For
And then-
comedians?
yeah, for comedians.
Yeah.
And it's going to be laughsites.com.
What,
So,
what,
like-
what will it consist of, the website? Will we be able to post videos and music and stuff?
Well, if you pay extra for that, but for the free one, no.
Oh,
But
okay.
for the free one, you can have a couple of pages and a calendar.
A calendar. Okay.
So that's a freebie. And then if you want videos and a photo gallery, if you want your own domain name, things like that, there's going to be some tiers.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good deal.
And you do all the website design for free, of course.
Well, the free site will be a basic, you register and it basically sets you up with like a default template, and that's what you get. You can change some colors, you can put in your own header and do a couple things like that. And I'll have video instructions and all. Anyway, that's what I'm working on, and as soon as that's done, Johnny Oz gets folded in under that. So,
all right, well then let us know when that happens. If there's comedians out there, that's nice.
It'll be about another month.
What do you think about? I just use
30 days
Facebook. I mean, you can kind of post videos, but I just use it. It doesn't have the fancy stuff.
I want to try to offer features to people where whatever they put on Facebook, it can be reflected on their site, or vice versa. If you want to start on the site and do like a blog post, it can become a Facebook post to your fan
like
page or anything like that.
Instagram and all that stuff. How they all go.
And I can tie them all together, and I've gotten a lot better at these skills. So I tried to do this about a year ago, but it was people weren't liking what the thing gave you. But the software has matured. I've gotten more familiar with it.
Sweet.
And so I'm ready to re-release this. And when I do, that's when JohnnyOz.com will be. And then that's the other thing is on the first tier, your domain would be like whatever you choose .laughsites.com.
Oh, okay.
So chrisgorges.laughsites.com,
right on.
whatever.
Yeah.
Double special.laughsites.com.
Right.
And it's going to be geared mostly toward comedians. And then as that grows, I'm going to put in some plugins that are good for
superheroes.
Yeah, superheroes, club owners,
Nice.
Same thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, that sounds good. And so that's one site. You say you have multiple sites. Where can other people check you out? I mean, other sites.
Yeah,
people
tell us
can
about
check
the
out.
porn sites.
Yeah, what are the porn sites? You got any Johnny Oz pops off in the morning site?
Yeah, but I don't own that one.
Johnny Oz in the morning in
Pops
LA.
off in the morning.
That sounds like a song, right?
What's
there.
the freakiest thing you've done in LA? You done any Eyes Wide Shut parties out there? Because Susan is a staple out there. She knows a lot of people.
Yeah.
We had her on the show. She was in Eating Raoul, which is a cult classic movie.
Yeah.
And you guys are still. Are you still?
No,
not so much.
We've drifted
I
apart.
told
Yeah.
you.
Okay, well, I have to ask. I got to ask a tough
That's cool.
question.
That's fine.
I didn't know how you'd feel about
I
it.
guessed that. I speculated that.
She knows you better than I do.
No, because when you said you were moving back here, I was like, oh, I bet.
Well, that could have been it for a lot of reasons.
Yeah, it could be for a lot of reasons.
I break up
we've
with
been,
people all the
We've
time.
been apart since about February.
Okay.
Since February.
But
she's a wonderful person, and
Yeah, she's a
Yeah,
sweetheart.
sometimes
Nothing
things
good
just
things
don't
to
work
say about
out.
her. Right, exactly.
And you know what? You may
Sometimes
have
people are
never
crazy,
moved out
sometimes
her
they
had
just
it not been.
Well,
for-
that's true. That's one of the things that I
Catalyst
saw
for
as
you?
sort of an opportunity for both of us. I could help her out, and then I could also go out to L.A. and see what it's like. And I lived in her house for a little while, and then I got my own place, and we were fine for a little while, but we just
But
drifted
she had
apart.
your own-
kids and stuff
She
too.
had kids, and she's got a lot of things that take her focus.
Yeah.
She's doing great though. She's doing a lot of shows, but she feels the same way I do, where it's weird doing these 6-minute sets when you're used to doing such longer time.
You so you got your own place in LA now.
Yeah, I got a little
Hell
one-bedroom
yeah.
apartment. So any of my close friends, including Chris,
Thank you.
including Tiffany, including Jordan, come on out and sleep on the air mattress. Get some,
Oh.
get some 6-minute open mic sets.
Be
and-
still my beating
Yeah,
heart. What do you-
exactly. See what it's
Come
like.
sleep on the air mattress for a 6-minute set out in LA.
That's
that's
the
the one.
invitation's open.
No, but that's the one town I've not done a set in is LA. I've done New York. I finally got to do that a couple years ago. I went to stand up New York and did
You've
a
done
set.
every town. In
Well,
the
no,
world
but I mean
except
the
for
major
LA?
cities. The major cities. I've done Chicago. I've done Boston. I've done now Manhattan.
Miami?
San Fran?
Not what's that? Did I do a show in Miami? I
Name-
think I have done a show in Miami. But no, when I mean major cities, I mean major like
Dallas?
entertainment
Comedy
cities.
hubs.
Yeah, comedy hubs.
Austin?
Indianapolis.
Boston, New York, and LA are the three biggies.
So that's
Unless you're going to go Montreal. Montreal's not so much for stand-up. Well, it is, but
The comedy
seasonal.
festival is
And
definitely a huge
right.
thing.
Don't be a dick, dude. You know what the hell I'm talking about.
Be a dick.
I know it's so much
Don't
fun.
be a dick to me, man.
She's encouraging me.
I did. I'm sorry.
No, we almost got to. I kind of pissed him off because he's a very sensitive man. And last night he got a little sensitive. And then we read an article online that talked about. It was not an article. It was a video clip online that had like the 10 most racial movies ever.
Oh, God.
Yeah, and so I got kind of bent out of shape.
I was
but
on Chris's team.
Yeah, but one of the things was just completely rigged. And when I started, I could see him wanting to go like, I'm going to argue with him. And then he just
What?
went, nah, I'm not going to do it. He wanted to, and he's like, nah, I'm not going to do it. I'm like, that's fine.
Because you guys are like, they can't be racist if they're robots. It's not racist.
Let me ask you this. Racist movies, right? They pick two characters from the Transformers movie that talk like kind of hip-hop. You ever seen the Transformers movie?
No.
Really?
Not-
They talk
not
like
full length,
rappers.
no.
Yeah, they talk like basically like, yeah, what's up, man? But also, in the movie, they make it clear that the robots have scanned our airwaves to get their voices. They're actually
Okay.
sampled voices from things, right?
Okay, all right.
They said it's racist because it was a hip hop thing. Like, why is
Yeah.
that racist? and it's kind of racist for that narrator to even say that.
Yeah.
I would tend to agree with
And
you.
he was like, "No, you know what they were trying to do when they made that movie." I'm like, "What? What were they trying to do?"
I think they were trying to identify with multiple groups of people.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think it's racist to think that Transformers can't be black people. How come only white people can be Transformers?
Oh my God.
Everyone should be able to be a Transformer. There weren't any girl ones. I'm
Jamaicans?
offended.
Hindus.
No actual people can be Transformers.
Here's my
'cause they're
thing, though.
robots from another planet.
Yeah, go ahead, Johnny.
I bet I know what part of that movie there were no black people in, though.
What was that?
The producers.
Ah.
I guarantee you they're all
No,
white
some of them were like made sense to me. Like they did Soul Man. Remember Soul Man with C. Thomas Howell, where he did the it was blackface basically, but in the movie he took like a pigment thing. But at one point I think he was trying to like scare off somebody, and he dressed like a pimp and was eating watermelon, and it was
Look, you're
really
making him so mad he's
So it was
leaving.
just overt.
it was horrible. But to pick on the Transformers, and then to say basically like what Jordan was saying, that anybody that acts in a different voice, like he's giving me crap for doing like like an Asian voice. Like if I do talk about kung fu movies, I go and he's like, oh, that's racist. I'm like, how is that racist?
But you're just
The language, it's gibberish. First of all,
yeah, and all you're doing is identifying with common stereotypes and exposing them, and that's kind of what we do
And
as
it's funny.
comics.
But
And
not even
as long as you can make it funny, and then it's
but not even funny. I mean, and I brought up the what is acting then? If a white guy that gets a job acting like somebody from New Orleans and acts like this New Orleans, sort of Cajun dude, is that racist? He's an actor. He's portraying a character in a dialect,
They
right?
said Long
Right.
Duck Dong
Right.
was being
From Risky
racist.
Business.
Not
The-
from Risky Business.
No, not Risky Business,
16
16 Candles, yeah.
is being racist. I'm like, but he's just being Asian.
Right.
He's being himself.
That was racist to them, and I'm like,
Yeah, I think they're very sensitive, and I
yeah.
think they need
they're
to
trying
go
to
shoot
find they're trying to
themselves.
find something is what they're doing.
I just didn't agree with it. Now
think
they're
some
saying that an
people are too
Asian guy
sensitive.
acting like an Asian guy is racist because he talks like an Asian guy. I didn't hear anything racist out of his mouth except for broken English in an Asian accent, and
But that's how some of them talk.
Yeah.
Like this one guy.
well,
used
if you don't know English, yes.
I
that's
used
how
to order martial arts gear from this guy named Mr. Fuji, and he'd be like, "Oh, Tiffany, you sound like sexy lady. You sound like Britney Spears."
Why are you being so racist right now?
I know, but that's an
That's the
impersonation.
most
I'm
racist thing
telling
I've
you
ever
a
heard in my
story,
life.
and that's exactly what he sounds like. My mom loves it when I
You
when I do
honky.
Mr. Fuji's voice.
You're a cracker honky.
Oh, Tiffany. Oh, you
Tiffany?
sound like hot lady. Oh.
Did you ever meet this guy?
No, but he like
Oh, you
looked up
should
my
have met Mr.
picture,
Fuji.
and he's like, you just look like Britney Spears. You hot lady." Like
Britney
I used to have bleach blonde hair when I
What is
was like
breech
20.
blonde?
Yeah, breach
Bleach.
blonde.
Breached.
Bleach.
Anyway, so that's what you almost got into an argument about that, and I let it go. But I did
Well,
want
I did.
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead. No, please.
I did remember what I yelled at him for.
When?
Remember we couldn't
In front of the
remember?
club?
Yeah, in front of the club.
Oh, I knew what it
Years-
was about.
years ago.
Oh,
you
what'd
did?
he
Oh,
do?
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
What was he doing?
I was driving over
Do you
here.
want to talk about it?
Yeah,
I
I
don't care.
do.
It dawned
right.
on me when I was on the way over here.
So let me lay this out. So a long time ago,
Long time ago.
yeah, and Jordan really didn't know Johnny. Look, he's already closing his eyes. Like, oh, I can't believe we're gonna do this right now.
Oh.
No, let's just end it right. Let's just squash it right now. So anyway, so Johnny puts a couple of posts on Facebook. He's mad at a certain person.
A certain person. Yeah.
Yeah, for screwing him
Who?
over. A person
No,
who.
no, don't
yeah.
say his name.
Yeah, no, I don't know his name. Can I say what it was about?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
He sold crappy pot. It was moldy crappy pot.
Oh.
So you put a post on Facebook. Jordan saw it and was like, "What the hell? You don't do that. That's not something you do." And then you must have made some posts on Facebook in reference to it.
No,
or did you
no.
Did he say something to you in person?
In person
Yeah.
at Coconuts at night.
Yeah. What did he say?
I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was the fact that he did it like 4 or 5 times, and a couple of those times I was talking to a woman trying to schmooze, and he comes up and says something like,
C-blocked him.
"Well, whatever you do, don't sell him some moldy pot.
Ah, really?
He'll put you on Facebook." Something like that.
No, I think Jordan had a couple of drinks at that
Was
point.
that when he made out with the Nerium?
I'm pretty sure it was
Yeah,
the
I'm
same
pretty
night.
sure it was definitely the same.
I
night.
started out drinking actually well before we even got there, to be fair. I think I had like 3 of those 90-minute IPAs.
Yeah, we had to abandon
So, yeah.
what we were going to do on stage for some whatever
Oh,
the
I
hell it was because you
so-
were hammered.
Yeah, so
Dumbass.
I barely remember any of it, but I believe I probably would have done that.
No, it was the Uncle Dow thing, I think, wasn't it? Because weren't you?
Yeah.
Was it the Uncle Dow Memorial? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was. I don't think I've been that drunk.
Here's the
since,
thing, though.
at all.
Johnny Oz is the nice. Every time I see him, pleasant, nice, never been a dick. Dude, you snapped on an instant. Was
What'd
like,
you say?
You laid it out, dude.
I just said, "Hey, none of
Buddy.
your business, butt out. This ain't your conversation," or something like that, didn't I? What did I say? Do you remember?
I don't remember. The only thing I remember is you buying me a drink.
Yeah.
And everyone going, I think he's mad at you. I'm like, why? He bought me a drink.
You cock blocked me, and I was.
I thought it was over the comment. Johnny was like, "You're screwing up my thing here.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get some business going on, and you're in my business." That's funny, dude.
Told him to back down.
No, but it was no big deal.
Well, I'm sorry, and I apologize.
Well, all right.
It
Sounds pretty hilarious.
Who cares? It's so hot in here, dude. I wish you turned down
Are
the
you
AC.
hot?
I'm a little sweaty in here. It's been a long day, dude. I'm old.
Me
Like
too.
I'm not young anymore. I started this new job and I'm running around this friggin' practice like crazy. And my shoes aren't the best. I know they got nice running shoes, but I need inserts. Yeah, I'm to that age where I need inserts in my goddamn shoes to feel comfortable.
And look, his
Otherwise,
chair's all cushioned up
I got a
right
cushion
now.
because if I
He's
sit on
got
this
a
wooden
cushion
chair after
here.
today, I'm gonna end up immobile tomorrow. That's the thing. And I'm not. Listen, I don't have arthritis. I'm not sick. It's just wear and tear on the. Dude, you're my age.
Yeah, I think
It's
I'm
not
older than you.
It's not the same anymore, is it?
It's not.
We played air hockey. No, air hockey. I'm sorry, street hockey, and his back hurt for like a week.
Well, yeah.
I threw the ball with Susan's dogs, and my arm still hurts like months later. And the pain won't go away. It's like it was all swollen and everything.
That's why I hate
You
Pomeranians.
just stretch.
Just all I did was throw the ball for like
Look,
half an hour.
if you have to stretch to throw a ball with some dogs, you shouldn't be throwing a ball with the dogs. Just give it up. Don't even bother with the throwing the ball.
Well, it was like one of those things where I kept trying to see how far I could make her run, and it get farther and farther and farther, and I was just chucking as hard as I
No.
could. And that dog just take off and go get it every time.
No,
Bring it
I
right
got
back to you.
crepitus in my
I
shoulder. I can't
played-
do that. It pops
So-
every time I throw
I
it now.
played fetch with Catherine's kid at Laszlo's house.
Nice.
Remember?
Great. Stop doing that with the microphone. What are you doing? You got your fingers all over it and it's crackling
just
and stuff.
touching
Oh,
it.
that's
It's
me.
making
No, that's
noise.
me. I'm
Yeah,
making
it's not
noise.
me.
No, it's her. She does it
No,
all the
it's
time.
not. Look, he
Well, you guys
said
are too
it.
cheap to get me a stand.
He
so you'll
even
have to
admitted
pay-
it.
We had the
Crackle
stand
in
there. We can get the stand over there.
That's
Give him the stand now
I'm
because
all right.
Crystal's
I'm
not over there.
Crystal's
I'll
all
just
like,
be more
no, we're
careful.
not giving him a stand
I know
tonight."
she didn't want to do it. She's like, well, he can just hand the microphone. Do you have to go do a set or you have to
No.
leave?
No.
All right, you're gonna hang out for a little bit.
Yeah.
Give him the goddamn stand.
All right, got a stand now.
Usually we don't do the stand because it gets in everybody's way. But here, do
I
this.
felt like we always do the stand.
There you go. Do that.
All right.
How's
That's
that? Is
better.
that
Now
better?
I feel like a radio guy.
All right, there you go.
Yeah.
Now he's in the radio
Not
seat.
crack-
Now you can rest your arms. You're tired throwing.
I just thought it would be easier to hold it, but I
You'd
guess
You'd be
it's a pain.
sore
in the
for like
ass.
2 months from
Yeah.
doing this for so long. You'd be like, man, I held that microphone for like an hour and my arm's
Sound
so
like-
sore.
You're listening to Double Special in the studio. Johnny Oz is with
Getting
us.
a workout, a double special.
That's right. It's hot in here. Crystal, turn down the AC when you get a second. The phone number is 727-475-6139 if you'd like to give us a call, talk to Johnny, or just talk to us in general. Upcoming shows we'll talk about June 28th. That is next Thursday? Is that what is it?
No, it's a Saturday
It's
night,
next-
and
it was
it's not
Saturday?
this Saturday. It's the Saturday after.
All right, so a week from Saturday, we'll be doing the Wick Improvia show at the Clearwater Coconuts, or it's the Two Palms Room now. Fact-based improv where we take random Wikipedia pages and do improv scenes based on what
Oh,
comes
that
up
sounds
on the
cool.
page.
I'm in
It's
it
not.
too.
Great idea.
I'm not looking forward to it at all.
No?
I'm in it.
Well, we've done it twice. The first time
My
crushed.
friend's in it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of.
I'm in it.
Yeah.
Aw.
No, I mean you're in it, but kind of a friend.
No,
No,
I'm his friend.
It's official now.
no, not unless there's like she needs a badge or some sort of.
Do you want to do
certificate.
bracelets?
See.
Sure, I'll do bracelets.
You do blood brothers and rub your blood together, you freaks. Yeah. So the first time we did it went really well. Second time we did it, Jordan, it was right. It was
But this time
still
I'm
not
in
bad.
it.
But now Tiffany's in it, and I just get nervous about like when we did a couple random pages here. They were not good pages. That made me very nervous because I'm like,
You
I don't
just
know.
have to
squat.
yeah.
No,
well,
it's all about interpretation.
Our
You're
scene
right.
was really good.
We don't have to actually factually get it right
yeah, no.
because you don't give us a description, or you give us a brief description.
Yeah, brief something, but we can always. I mean, we can just say, "Oh, hey, we're in Poland now," and then
What-
we just do our regular gay
what
sex in
was-
the zoo or something, whatever.
Jordan, what was ours? And remember at the end, Jake was like, "What?" Like,
Yeah.
Jo-
No,
Jake was so into
I don't
Jordan and I
recall.
scene.
at
No, but
all.
for-
you must have been way
It's
more impressed than I was.
hilarious. Jake was like,
So, but for fans of the show, and if you live locally, you can check out Tiffany. Tiffany, you've not done improv before.
No,
This will be
that's
your
why
first
it'll
ever.
be funny.
Yeah, well, funny or good, or are you nervous at all?
No, I don't get nervous.
See, I don't like people to say that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not good.
Yeah, you
Three
gotta-
comics went, no, that's not good.
No, but
I've been-
I never get nervous. I used to get nervous, like doing.
You should get nervous.
Well, no, when I did stand up, I got nervous because I was afraid my hypoglycemia. I might need food on stage, and that was my only thing I was worried about.
It
But
was fear
now
of death.
that I got my sugar under control, I don't fear anything. I'm not afraid of the people because people don't care if you mess up.
Hulk have candy bar. Hulk smash now.
There's no reason to get scared about that.
There's no reason to, but
No,
you
not
do
scared.
anyway. And I don't know,
Nervous.
it's the nerves is the reason why I stay in comedy. It's the thing that
yeah,
titillates.
I
is
hear
the word
people
goes.
have.
I had a
that.
comic tell me one time. I said, "Do you still get nervous?" He says, "Listen, when you don't get nervous, you shouldn't be doing it because you don't care enough about it. And I
No,
thought that was profound.
I-
Why don't you care, Tiffany?
I do. I just don't have feelings like other people.
I hear that.
See what you miss when you leave?
You know, things are beginning to make more sense now.
No, but I was looking at some old messages online about Johnny, and you said this about the show. I forget what we were talking about. Something. Oh, it was about the JT, Tony God, Catherine Maloney Larson, when all that crap went down. I was looking at messages from you, and he said about the show, I like what you guys do. This is what we do. We deal with her. That's what
is that right?
it's an influx of. I dealt with him yesterday before the show, but never on the show. We never really got into it on the show. But you're a crazy girl, man. But she's very supportive comedically, so that's always
There
nice.
you go.
So you're not going to be nervous at all. Even if it starts to go bad, you don't sweat. You don't get like, because when it goes bad in improv, my scalp tingles. Does that happen to you?
You break out in a sweat.
Yeah, dude. I get the tingles.
Panic. You wait, like, is there somebody to come and save me? But nobody will because we're all three on stage already. Nobody can come in and
No
save it.
tagging out.
Yeah.
I know, dude. It's way worse than stand-up. Like with stand-up, I have a amount of confidence. I know if it starts to go bad, it's okay. I'll get it back. But with improv, when a scene starts to go shitty and nobody's like really, they're like,
You get that 3 seconds of silence and it's just already dead. You might as well just go, good night, everybody.
Yeah, well, in your brain, you're thinking, do we just end it or do we try to save this?
If I flash
Tingly,
my
tingly.
boobs, it means that I didn't think of anything to say.
Why would you do that?
I don't know, that's what I do.
packed the house. All right, I just got a message. We just sold out.
Oh, I'm really
I don't know what to
absent-minded
say.
today.
I know. I don't know what to say. So boobies.
And that will be the code for.
What happens if you do that and there's still silence after that?
Then you got to do the big closer.
What happens if they do that and you get a big laugh?
Right?
Yeah. And pointing.
Yeah.
Those are funny boobies. Look, they're not symmetrical.
Her nipples look like Australia. Why is that?
Let's do Australian
Look at the
nipples.
Brezhnev areolae that she has.
No, my stuff's good.
Your stuff is good? Compared to what, though? You've never even looked at another woman.
Yeah.
You're afraid to look at naked
I know
pictures of girls.
from what-
How do you know?
From my audience.
Look, first of all, if you're a semi-attractive girl, every dude that's with you is going to tell you you look good if he's getting laid.
No, I know what boobs look like. Thank
Yeah,
you very
you got-
much.
Yeah, I
don't-
know you know what they look
I
like.
don't have anything broken or weird. It's
I didn't.
good.
I didn't say that they were broken. We said they were just misfigured.
No, they're not disfigured.
They're still operational. They just look weird.
I don't know if they're. I mean, I've never had a baby try the milk, and that's the main point. So I don't really know if they're actually
A
operational.
baby try the milk. You won't
You don't,
have
you know,
it
you
until
don't need a baby to have somebody try the milk.
No, but
Yes,
milk,
you do
milk-
actually.
Doesn't have to be a baby.
Women just don't lactate unless they're pregnant. That doesn't happen unless you hormonally your body changes.
Well, then what's a suction cup? Can't you?
But that's after she's given birth and the
Oh,
body
I
has
do
already
not-
underwent
I
those
thought
changes.
Other women could
Don't-
help out.
No,
Don't
you have
give
to be
them stunt
lactating.
ideas.
You have to be lactating.
We're not milking
I,
me on
I
this
thought
show,
you could
Jordan.
make yourself lactate by.
That is a
sucking on it.
man answer right there.
Yeah.
It's not milk all the time.
I knew it wasn't constantly coming out.
I
but
have
thought
nipples,
if
Fokker.
work
Can you
it-
milk me?
Yeah,
Johnny's like, there's
like
this.
De Niro in,
Yeah, no.
in what's that movie?
Johnny's like, there's a switch
He's
underneath
the
their
fans.
arms,
He's
right?
like, I have nipples,
All
Fokker.
right,
Can you
good.
milk me?
All
All
right.
right,
call?
ladies and gentlemen, calling in live to the Double Special Show, it's Big Cheif Marty Hoffman. Go
What's
ahead and
up?
state
All
your
right,
name
Marty.
and purpose.
So I'm in Kentucky right now. I've got a lot of milking experience.
A lot of cousins, right?
So if you need me to milk Tiffany or Jordan, I'll probably be able to do it.
Wait.
Who do
Why?
you think you'd get milk out of first? I don't really drink much milk. I have macaroni
I'm
and
should
going to
cheese.
answer the question.
Discharge from Jordan.
What's that?
I think I could get discharge out of Jordan
Ooh,
first.
but that's not
Discharge.
milk. Yeah, that's not
Yeah.
milk. What is that?
It's like pink
No,
eye.
no,
What?
no, it's a poor milk substitute. It really is. Trust me.
Oh God.
Trust me.
Oh, my.
Wait, why? How come you have so much milking experience?
Discharge?
Well, you just
Like
you
from a
come to
vagina?
Kentucky and you just get lots of milking experience.
When you in
It's-
Kentucky?
it's natural.
Just be.
I'm in Kentucky now.
Yeah, but that's where you got the milking experience.
Yeah, what are you milking exactly?
Right.
Goats.
I knew he was going to say goats.
Go on.
Anything that crawls by.
They don't, well, no, you milk goats. I mean, it's just like milking
right.
cows. Only
What do you like?
tinier.
Wait.
You enter Kentucky like as soon as you hit the welcome stop on the interstate. It's like, come here and milk a goat.
You grab the first goat you see.
That's at the welcome station. That's at the welcome station.
All right, but
Milk your goats.
okay, so you don't have a lot of experience milking. You have a lot of experience milking goats. That's really
Can you milk a horse?
Stop. What? Yes. Right, George? Right, Marty? You don't just goats. Nothing else.
Okay, all right. Let's think. Goats are self-absorbed animals. They're not super smart. They've got a lot of attitude and sass. I can milk Tiffany.
Wait, though. How do you know there's what is a goat that has ever done that you went? That's really self-absorbed.
He's being
What a
Just,
selfish
no.
goat.
The goats are they're all about themselves. They will headbutt their own kid to get it out of the way for them. They're all about themselves.
Dude, that sentence just fell apart.
I know.
I don't know what he's trying to say. They will headbutt them out of the way for them to get what they want for themselves.
Selfish they are.
You don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Hey, if you milk a goat, does it have to be pregnant?
Yeah, that's a good question.
It has to be nursing.
Yeah, nursing. They're lactating.
So-
yeah, dude, it's a fact.
Okay, well, you're a nurse, so you better know better than I
If it was pregnant or nursing, and then you keep it going, then it'll keep producing milk.
Oh,
for as
yeah.
long as you
After
milk
it gives birth. You're right. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I've seen ladies breastfeeding their kids that are 6 years old.
Right,
Oh,
that's true.
yeah.
If you keep the gland active, but for it to turn on, there's got to be a hormonal shift in your body, which happens when you get pregnant. When you get pregnant, there's a huge release of hormones in your body. The female body changes and gets prepared.
Well, I knew
for-
all that, but
Yeah.
I didn't know that was required to produce milk.
Yeah, no.
I mean, I knew that they produce more.
Yeah,
and,
I've never had milk
tits
come
get
out.
bigger. And,
What was that?
Dude, if my boobs can make milk, I would have tried to milk them a long time ago for
Really?
fun.
For fun?
Yeah, just to see if I could.
You are
Well,
I've
whacked
licked
on
my
it.
Get them
nipples
fetish
before
clamps.
just to see
Get
if I could.
No, we can't shock them into lactating.
Why not?
We have to impregnate her. Somebody's going to have to impregnate her.
Well, that would be a shock.
Probably, yeah. We
They got, quiet.
we literally have time before the end of the show.
It'll take months for her to
Clear
get to
the
that
table.
point. Yeah, you gotta-
impregnating though.
dude, you'll have to hang out with her for all that time while she
7
gets ready to
minutes?
Can I
lactate.
just attach
No,
a
no.
Capri Sun to below it and squeeze it?
What?
Can I just attach a Capri Sun below it and just
Yeah.
and pretend like it's milk?
Yeah, pretend that the fruit punch is milk. Yeah, that's a great idea.
It's gonna taste good in your mac and cheese.
You know what? She probably would produce fruit punch. Actually, that's what I think.
No, I don't drink fruit punch.
Marty, how come you didn't move to LA like Johnny Oz? Johnny Oz went out there and made it happen. He's got his own
Because he has
bachelor
a
pad.
kid.
Stop talking.
No.
Johnny's got a bachelor pad, and he's got chicks out there, and he's hanging out with Spider-Man and stuff.
And Elvis.
Really? Yeah, no, nothing's happening for me. Like I'm in Kentucky. This is my vacation, and Charisse is in Puerto Rico.
What?
He's always in Kentucky.
Yeah, I called her today. She's at the pool bar, which is probably a bar
In the
where
middle.
you're sitting in a pool and drinking in a bar.
We so pissed right
What?
And I unloaded wood from a truck, some firewood, and what
Are-
else have I done since? I've
Wait
been
a second.
here?
Aren't you're in Kentucky with her, with your in-laws, right?
Yeah, it's weird.
Yes,
Dude,
yes,
you
I'm
are
in
the
Kentucky with
biggest-
My son and
Let me say this:
She
you
knows
are
better.
You are the biggest douche ever. Your wife is in Puerto Rico, and you go to her parents' house, and they put you to work. What kind of crap is that?
no, not her in-laws, my in-laws. Not in-laws.
Her
not in-laws,
parents.
My family. Sorry.
Oh,
your family. Okay.
Family.
Why is
They're in North
she?
Carolina. They're in North Carolina.
Okay.
Oh.
Why
Right.
is she in Puerto Rico for
'Cause she's-
work?
She's
Some
pimping.
convention, psychology convention.
See, it's work.
Yeah, for
It's
about
an
2
excuse
hours a day, it's
party.
work.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's those conventions are like they have classes
Yeah.
from 8 until about 11 or
But her
noon, and then
work
they're done.
paid
And
for
then
it.
it's
Which are
Kentucky moonshine
optional.
after that.
That's what
Totally
happens when you
optional.
go to college, Marty.
So there.
Oh,
So you
wow.
shouldn't have done
Way to
that.
pile on, Tiffany.
Oh, you're
Way
welcome.
to
Yeah.
make it ugly. Thanks.
No, listen, listen. You called a couple weeks ago, Marty, and I could tell the tone of your voice that you were, just, not upset, but just not this, not usually you. You haven't done a Lego video in forever because you've been busy, and that's fine. But I called you after the show because I just wanted to make sure everything's okay. And yeah, your wife's kind of tooling all over, and you're stuck watching the kid, which is not a bad thing, but. When do you get
He
your
likes
time?
the kid more, right?
No, I'm sure he would like to be at a pool bar.
No, he really
Hey,
likes
you
that
remember when I was in town by myself
kid. No.
for a week or so? That was my time.
Oh, I
was
remember
it.
that.
What are you saying? It wasn't as good as a pool bar in Puerto Rico? Because I thought we had a pretty good time. You bitch.
We had a pretty good time. We did not have pool bar in Puerto Rico.
All right.
Big time.
First of all, look at the two of us. Do we look like we need to be at a pool bar, dude? Come on.
Yeah, can you even swim?
Is it a shady pool bar?
Yeah, can you swim
His head would be burned.
I can swim. Yeah.
to the
She
pool?
can't.
Who can't?
She can't. Trees.
Your wife cannot swim.
She's getting drunk in a pool and she doesn't know how to swim? That's hilarious.
Yeah, how'd they good
She's got lifeguards.
good looking
by.
out on that psychology degree. Jesus. What the hell, man? When do you go back?
Sometimes I wish I had a psychology.
That's the sucky thing,
When
though.
do I go back to Texas?
Yeah, he that's the
It'll
sucky thing.
be
You
a
go from
couple
Kentucky
weeks.
back to Texas.
Yeah, but
Oh.
he's in Austin, right?
No, he's in College Station.
Oh.
It's a landing strip in the middle of
2
goddamn
hours
nowhere.
away from Boston.
4?
2.
Ugh.
2 hours from
Too far to
Boston.
drive for regular comedy and stuff.
No, he said, how's the room? Did you get your room back up running? Is it going?
My what?
The room, the comedy room.
Oh yeah.
Yes. I got it back up just in time to leave it. So had a great show Wednesday,
Okay.
and then left Thursday.
Okay, but you're going back, so it's not. Will it be open when you go back?
I'm going back. Yeah, it'll probably still be open when I go back. It depends on when and if they sell that bar.
Okay. All right, dude.
So,
Well, listen, we're here.
But all right.
Johnny's got a blow-up mattress in L.A. if you want to tool out that
come
way.
out to L.A., Marty.
He'll bring his
Sleep
kid.
on a mattress and
Rock
do some
on. I would
6-minute
love
sets.
to. What are you actually in Los Angeles proper, or
I'm in North Hollywood, just over the hill. So
North Hollywood? All right.
Yeah.
Have you been hitting the comedy clubs there?
yeah, I live a block away from the Ha Ha. I know the guy who runs the room at the Federal Bar. I've been to the Comedy Store. Did all 3 rooms there. Other than that, I do this thing called the Formosa Cafe. But we could go stand in line at the Laugh Factory or whatever. You know,
We could go stand in line together.
I'll do it with you.
He'll
Come
do
on.
whatever it
I
takes to get
performed
milked.
at the Laugh Factory before. I performed at the Laugh Factory for 1 minute.
Oh yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
What do you mean? What does that mean? It sounds right. 1 minute?
You don't get much time out there.
A minute?
I
That's
did a
60
3-minute set.
3-minute set?
It was probably an audition, right, Marty?
It was like one of those things where you wait in line, and they had like another show going on, so they were just looking for an excuse just to get people off faster. And like I made an innuendo in one of my jokes, and they're like, "Oh no, we want this totally clean. Oh, you're off."
Oh,
It's
okay.
just like, okay, all right.
So you could have done longer if you were good.
I see. They pulled you off. They hooked
I
you.
could have done longer if I was clean, or well, cleaner than what I was.
You got the wah, wah, wah. Get off stage. All right, dude. Well, listen.
Yeah, it was like I got gonged, I guess. Yeah.
If it comes to the milking of Tiffany, then we'll definitely give you a call. You'll be top on the list, top 1 or 2 or 3.
I think top of the list.
Yeah,
In
okay.
fact,
Well, think what you want. But
I've got another week or so here.
Mhm.
Maybe I could swing in real quick and do some milking if we're in the
I'm
next couple
down
weeks,
with that.
maybe
I'm-
2 week shows.
yeah, I'm totally down with that. Come in. We'll milk it. We'll milk it when you come in.
Tiffany
What,
doesn't
my
look
boobs?
convinced.
All right, that's great.
We'll milk it like I do my jokes.
It's going to be half of our show at the improv at the jazz joint.
Milk it
And
while it's
now
hot.
the left tip.
Marty with his bald head. Dude, you could put your head in between her boobies and it looked like that chick from Total Recall with the 3 boobs.
Because
Yeah.
you have no hair.
Thanks for
If you
explaining
If you
that.
got to explain them, they're not worth doing. I'm telling you.
I did it. Did you hear me explain anything? All right, bro. Well, listen, thanks for calling. Be safe there in Kentucky. And, God, don't let any goats, like, hurt you, dude, because I could seem like kicking you.
Oh no, these are little goats. These are little goats. They're
can't
pygmy
even
goats.
handle
No
big
problem.
But when you get your mouth down there to milk them, they could like buck you or something.
Yeah.
Oh, you do it with your hands?
That's true. Yeah, they don't like
Yeah,
that. They
you
don't
could
like
bust a lip, man. You need to be careful.
Or they can pull a knife.
Yeah.
The billy goats. Well, watch out for them.
All right, Marty. We'll talk.
All right,
we'll talk to you
guys.
next
Have
time.
a great
talking to you,
show.
Marty.
Good talking to you again, Johnny.
All right, good talking to you, Marty. Bye.
Bye.
All right, there you go.
Marty Hoffman, ladies and gentlemen, calling in live from not College Station, Texas,
Bye, y'all.
but rather Goat-Tucky.
Go Tucky. Pull up a song. I want to take a break. Give everybody a chance to stretch their legs, refresh my drink, maybe make Johnny a drink.
You can only do
And then
30
we'll come
seconds a
back.
song.
No, not 30 seconds. Do a full song, damn it.
What about
Do a good
what
song.
am I gonna do?
You can do Freebird.
Fix your
Give us
hair.
14 minutes.
No. Was it? We opened was do Super Bad. That's off of. Yeah, do that. That's a good song.
Do that happy song.
No, we can't. I can't do. No, I only have
that's
rights to
Come on,
Rise
get
of Saturday.
happy.
Oh, okay.
You want me to sing?
All right.
Okay,
Now
so
we
gotta
can't be on
we gotta pay,
iHeartRadio.
We'll
royalties
cut
for
it
that.
out when I send it to them. You're listening to Double Special. We're going to take a little bit of break in the studio, Johnny Oz. When we come back, we'll do the LA quiz. We'll also hook Johnny up to these fetish clamps. We'll talk about a few other things, and we'll have some fun and milk Tiffany.
Yay.
Yay.
Oh, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, bop, bop. Oh, beep, beep, bitty, bitty, bo. Oh, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, bop, bop. Bo, beep, 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 bo. Tweet, bo, beep, bo, 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 beep, do, bo, bo, do, bo, 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 bo. Boo, doo, boo, dibbity, 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 booyah. Way, yo. I never before seen that in my life. Whoa. I never before seen that in my life. Whoa. I never before seen that in my life. Whoa. I never before seen that in my life. Now 2 peas in a pod, to me it's kind of odd. Homeless man staring at the sky, cursing God. Calling him a fraud, cause his goodies have been robbed. Bringing it back to the start with a wink and a nod. Call him 24 and 20 packs of smokes. Stealing out the cabin where he kept the 64. WrestleMania all day long, what could go wrong? Took his sheet to the head, now the pieces for the song. And I'm picking up the pieces of gray matter on the floor. Try to get my IQ back to 164. And I try as I may, I try as I might. I try on me slash cause I'm cloud strive. If I think that you can, I think that you will. Now take it with a glass of water and 2 pills. And you'll feel better every day. Well, yeah, 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 yeah. I never before seen that in my life. Whoa. I never before seen that in my life. Whoa. I never before seen that in my life. Whoa. I never before seen that in my life. Now just sitting reminiscing about the days of the position. Sexual statues up in the kitchen. CC no care, we drunk off one bed. Laughing so hard that we burst into tears. Now Jizzy was a man, and man it was a man. Now coffee stain turning inside out, that's the plan. I bruised up my knees trying to fight off them bees. Crying if you will, take it down and knock it please. Now 1 lesbian and 5 virgin males. We all getting laid into wish well. I tried really hard, I tried so hard and I stopped because I felt just short. If I think you can do it, I know we can be it. So why don't we get together and see if it works out for the better or worse. We'll do it to the end, of course. I never before seen that in my life. Whoa. I never before seen that in my life. Whoa. I never before seen that in my life. Whoa. I never before seen that in my life.
And we're back, slowly getting seated here at the Double Special Show. Tiffany's busy milking herself in the restroom.
Tell people where they can see us and all that.
They can see us live this June 28th, about 8 p.m. sharpish at the Two Palms Bar and Bistro.
Yes.
At 20, I can't read that, something Gulf to Bay Boulevard, Clearwater, Florida.
You're right, I can't read that either.
2950.
2950. Johnny knows. And also, if you want to check us out, we're on Twitter. And what are we at Twitter now, Crystal? How many followers do we have? Were we still up 20 grand? No.
We're down to like 8.
8 grand?
8.
Are you 8 followers? 18,000. All right. That's not bad. That's respectable, right? What do you got going on Twitter? You on the Twitter?
I was for a while.
Yeah?
I
You get
got
in
up
trouble?
to like no. I just got tired of feeding it.
I know, dude.
You know, it's like every day I got that's a thought for Twitter. Nah, that's not good enough. Oh yeah, that one's all right.
Joe Riga just spits them out like it's nothing.
Yeah.
It's amazing how much. Have you ever seen his stuff on Facebook? He just he's like, it's just a little phrase machine. And they're witty. I'm not saying they're bad. Matt Fernandez. Yeah, they just are you going to get back involved with Twitter, Tiffany?
What do you mean?
Master Tiffany? Because you just blew it off.
Yeah, you blew off the Twitter.
Oh boy.
You're just not funny enough. That's what it is.
No, it's not that. I just got bored of it. Like I don't do anyone's Twitters for them at all anymore.
What are you going to say, Johnny?
I feel like I'm tethered to it all the time. Like every day I got to wake up and think of a couple of Twitter thoughts.
It's pressure.
Yeah.
No.
Or if you have a good thought, you would think to yourself, do I put that in a set or do I just throw it out on Twitter and let the world have it?
Well, but what if you can't do both?
Well, I
Is
don't
it
know.
against the rules to put it out on
it's
Twitter?
not against the rules, but I don't want to go up there in my set and do a bunch of my Twitter.
Why not? If
lines.
they're funny.
I guess I don't know. I'm
I
trying
don't
to
know.
find a middle ground here. But
No, but I've always looked at Joe Riga's thing and said that's a joke he could do on stage. I mean, if he just did somebody should do that. Just do like a whole show of like Twitter. Just read his Twitter things. Not read them, but put them into a set.
memorize them.
Yeah,
The
put
thing
'em in a
that's
set.
annoying about Twitter is timing. You have to tweet the thing at the right time, otherwise you won't get a bunch of like retweets and favorites. So like if you think of something brilliant like Saturday like afternoon and everybody's at the beach, then no one will see it because it will just go up that timeline. So it's so frustrating. So it's like Facebook is better in that sense that people usually scroll down and will see it at some point, but Twitter's on that.
Of course, you can also make it to where all your tweets go on Facebook. That's real easy to do.
Yeah, I know, but I don't like doing that. No, I don't like doing that for like.
That's Tiffany.
I like to keep it because sometimes my Twitter stuff is I
Dirty.
purposely put there because I don't want like my grandma to
dirty?
see it on Facebook.
You get dirty on Twitter?
No, I don't. But there's some
So
stuff
nasty.
that my
Do you say
grandma.
vagina a lot?
No, just people will think I'm serious about
Floppy.
things.
She's got a floppy.
Hashtag my private bit.
Some people don't
My
get.
my chest genitalia.
No,
Hashtag my boobigens.
No, I don't. Just sometimes people don't understand that a joke's a joke on Facebook. You know what I mean?
Oh, definitely know what you mean.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm like obviously I'm being sarcastic, but
It's not
like
always
family
obvious,
doesn't
though.
get it. Yeah.
I will say this: that since I met Jordan, I'm better at spotting the fake videos that people freak out on Facebook. There's a black lady that does these viral videos, and basically she's the same woman that did the one I don't know if you saw it. It was a black woman in a grocery store, and her kids were like hitting her, and she tried to like spank them, and they were like throwing stuff at her, and then they pulled her wig off, and everybody in the store, and they carried her out screaming, and everybody lost them. I was like, oh my god, if those are my kids. It was totally faked. She's done. Yeah, she did one on the subway too, where this dude was all in her face, like, I'm gonna beat you up. Like, you shouldn't talk to me. He was like getting violent. People stepped in and they set them up and they do them so they go viral. And a lot of people now I can spot them. Jordan has taught me to spot them. Some of them are
Yes,
really
I
ridiculous.
taught you well.
Well, but some are just ridiculous.
Young
like one
son.
of them showed. I don't know if you just recently. One of them showed. Hold on. One of them showed three girls dancing in front of a van, booty dancing, and then a jet comes over, a Virgin jet, and does
I saw that.
a roll. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
like, come on, no way.
Yeah, no way.
No, but people are like, oh my god, and I'm like, really? It's upside down. The jet is upside down, and it's a Lear.
Yeah.
No, it's no.
And
moron.
Denzel Washington's not flying it.
You're right. All right. We're about ready for the quiz. We're at the top of the hour here. Again, if you want to check us out, Wick and Pravia. And also, I'll be at Two Palms the following week, August 2nd, headlining. I don't know who's opening for me. If you were in town, I'd have you come out and do a show. But
Oh, you know what, though?
What? Are you doing some stuff? Yeah.
I'm going to do something tomorrow.
Oh, okay,
I'm gonna
good.
go down to, Shoemaker's got
The new room.
Yeah, the new room.
New Coconuts.
What's it called?
Dude, I haven't done the new Coconuts, you bastard.
Yeah,
What the hell, man?
Steve Eric's there all weekend.
Son of a bitch.
Apparently it's, well, I don't know. I don't want to be too negative, but the Beachcomber was nice. Let's just say it that way.
Have you seen the new room?
No.
Oh, what? Have you heard?
Yeah, I've heard a few.
not-
things.
no?
But you know what? I like a tough room. I like a.
What do you mean tough room?
Well, it's gonna be like beach tourists and beach
But
beach
it's always
locals.
it's
and-
always been that way, though.
No, the Beachcomber was nice. The Beachcomber was,
What the hell's going on?
Upstairs.
Wait, hold on. Why are you guys doing this while we're talking? What are you doing? You're over here high
I
fiving.
took that quiz and it said I was 42. Then it told her that she was 18.
I believe that. No, that totally makes sense to me. You act like an old lady and you act like a child. Yeah, no, I get that. That totally makes sense.
But you just said I acted like a little child last week.
Yeah, but no.
You're a goat, basically. You got like an old person beard, but you're a young child.
Yeah, you'll still eat a can and won't care about it, but you will, like, you know.
Yeah, I'm like
Sometimes you
old
sound like a
and
human.
young.
Anyway.
All right.
You're forever young.
Pull up the LA quiz. Let's do the LA quiz. Is it on that computer over there, Jordan? Did you save it? Yeah.
All right.
She's gonna pull up the LA quiz.
Do we all play?
Yeah, we might as well, but only one person.
I've been to LA a lot.
I get first shot at it.
Yeah, you get first shot at what? The
And I-
shock? No,
no,
you won't be
the,
controlling
quiz.
it. Oh.
I was in LA for like 4 times since
Yeah?
we moved there.
All right, if I can't get it, then I'll pass it to you.
No, if you get it wrong, you get shocked, and then we get a chance to guess.
All right.
And if we get it right, you get shocked again.
All right.
Pretty fair.
Are we doing this through the shirt, or am I taking?
No,
am I showing everybody
well,
my man boobs?
You can do it on the fingers if you'd like,
We
or
saw
we can do it on the
Jordan's.
nipples.
I
it
want
doesn't
one on the nipples. Yeah, bring it.
Wow, it's amazing how many guys are like.
Yeah.
Ward was the same way. He started rubbing himself and shit. I don't have any tape. I don't know how well they're gonna stick. Do you have what kind of nipples do you have? Are they eraser nipples or are they
Some
little
people's
flat
are
nipples?
minis.
What do you got? They're all right. They're
How
okay
come men's nipples are so small compared to women's?
because they don't work. That's why.
Because they don't. I don't
Yeah.
milk them.
Yeah, because you guys
We
were
going back to
supposed
that?
to be girls, and then you got the extra Y chromosome added, and then it was.
All right, so we got the clip.
boys.
Okay, see if you can clip it on right there. They're not metal clips. They're like plastic clips. Look at him, dude. He is a pro.
Everyone's born a girl.
He has wanted to do this his whole life. I wish
Well,
we
not
should have
born.
brought him the tape.
They're-
No,
they're-
I'm
they're
clip
made a
curious.
girl.
That's not how it happens.
Everyone starts off as a girl.
That's true. In the womb, everyone
See,
starts
thank
out
you
as a
very
girl.
much. Johnny Oz is older
Crystal,
than
can
me,
you?
and he knows.
Oh no, they're in my car.
Or they
Damn
all
it.
start off the same, and then they
some
differentiate
glasses. I
between
can't
the
read
two
them.
sexes.
They start off as female,
Okay.
and then they get stuff added that makes them have a
Tiffany,
womb.
what does this area here? What is it? Out or in?
Put it
That
on
says
stun.
out.
It says out. Okay.
Don't
good.
put it on to kill. Put
I'm
it
not
on
gonna
stun.
put it on a go. All right. Are they on?
Yeah, they're on. I gotta kind of hold them on. Oh,
You gotta hold them on. That looks
yeah,
so
because
freaky.
they're slipping off.
I think it looks funny.
All right, so this is the LA quiz. I'm gonna turn on now. I just want to make sure they work. I just want to make sure that it works.
Okay.
Because I'm not sure. Can you feel that?
Yeah.
Ah!
Yeah, it works.
That was so different than Lou's scream. Yeah, it was like ay 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 ay. All right, so Jordan, you're gonna do the quiz from over there. And
I
Crystal-
will indeed.
Look at Crystal. She's all on the
Crystal's
couch.
dress almost flew up on that one.
Now again, if you get sick of holding them, you can do them on the fingers, and that way you can have
Okay,
a drink.
I might move to the fingers here in a little bit.
That's fine. All right.
But I kind of digging this nipple thing.
Are you really?
Is that so wrong?
It's not wrong. I mean, it's just unexpected. I don't know. You didn't strike me as the like. Yeah, cut me.
Fuck yeah.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, how much do you know about Los Angeles?
Okay, so now the way we're doing this again, Johnny gets the first shot at the answer. If he misses it, punishment
Yes.
time. Okay, and then we'll try. All
And
right.
Tiffany, if you shout out an answer, you get, I don't know, Chris gets to punish you.
Why are you putting it on me? She's a
Because
black
you're right
belt.
next to her.
What am I gonna do to her? Smack her in the head?
Okay.
No, I'm not. No. Okay.
Number one. What Los Angeles landmark appears in the movies Rebel Without a Cause, Terminator, and Transformers?
The Griffith Observatory.
You're going with the Griffith Observatory.
That's what I'm going with.
All right.
I'm gonna say no.
Correct.
Oh, damn it!
Oh.
I would have got shocked on that.
I
Really?
know.
What is the Griffith Observatory?
It's where, first of all, it's a place up on a cliff so you can see all of LA.
I just like the explanation while he's holding his
Everybody
breasts.
knows.
Yeah, it's a
I never been. Oh wait, I think no. See,
it's a big dome building. And
Yeah.
they
Oh,
got,
I didn't go that. No. I know what you're talking about. Now.
Everybody
Now I know what you're
knows.
It's
talking
right up there by the sign.
Yeah,
Just off to the
okay.
right of the sign.
God,
Yeah.
you're pointless. Chris
I wasn't,
Gorges.
dude. I hung out in Malibu in the valley. I didn't go into LA.
But
I was-
everybody knows.
All right,
yeah, everybody.
well, he got that right, so that
Okay.
sucks. Let's go on to another one. Dodger Stadium, Dodger blank.
Stadium.
Dodger Stadium leads baseball stadium sales of what?
What?
Is it hot dogs,
Oh.
baseball bats, or foam fingers?
Mm.
I'm gonna go with baseball bats because I don't see a whole lot of fingers when I watch the Dodgers.
Hats or bats?
Bats.
Okay, you're wrong. That was not one of the questions. It wasn't even a choice.
Oh, that was harder than the first one.
Would you like to try that again?
I think the batteries work pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get. What were the other two?
Hot
Hats.
dogs, baseball hats. I never even said bats, so I didn't go with that yet.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you said bats.
All right, let's.
Oh shit.
He
No.
lets you right into that one.
Hot dogs, hats, or foam fingers?
I'm gonna say hot dogs.
Hot dogs. Okay. Correct.
Yay!
So you would have gotten it wrong. You would
Where's
have
the
been
bell?
a dick.
Damn it! You should get the bell.
Right in front of you.
Ding, ding. It's right there.
Don't you spill that rum and coke.
I like the bell. I will not spill
All right.
rum and coke.
Question 3.
All right. You want to get a drink before we shock you again?
I'm going to fingers.
There's
though.
You going to fingers?
27 more of these.
All right.
27. I'll do a couple more.
All right.
One.
I want to get a still of you holding your.
Question 3.
Sorry.
Juan Cabrillo, the first European explorer to land on the site of the future Los Angeles,
Should I just shock him right now?
followed his discovery by doing what? Did he wreck his ship, form a settlement, or sail away?
I'd have to go with wreck his ship.
Wreck his ship.
Sounds like a good story.
Wrong!
Zap him!
Can you feel it?
No.
Oh, damn it. Damn it. Oh, there it is.
Dude, that was like a frog.
Oh, I shit my pants. I'm pretty sure I shit my pants.
He's sharpening.
Listen, the first person that had these on was me, and believe me, I know where you're coming from.
Yeah,
Nope.
that was
a good one.
You should have trusted in sticks. It was sail away.
I know. I was going to say, I had it in my brain. Come sail away. Oh, my God. That's funny. All right. So you're going to go with fingers? Hey, have a drink. Take a drink.
Take a drink.
Yeah, take a drink.
Ooh, I need it.
Don't zap him while he has a drink.
Yeah.
Third, would you like hold the button down or
No,
something?
I just turn on normally. That's
Make
all.
sure you stay hydrated. It helps with the conduction.
Ward didn't act like anything was happening. He must have some hard nipples.
No, he's got a gerbil
He's
up his
been
butt.
zapped before.
Yeah, he
Ooh, he
has.
has a gerbil up his butt like George Clooney.
What?
Question 4.
Is that part of the LA quiz?
I don't know what that is. All right.
Question 4.
Yes.
Los Angeles was briefly part of what foreign nation? Was it Spain, Mexico, or France?
It's got to be Mexico.
Says it's got to be Mexico.
Got to be Mexico.
Correct.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Duh.
It could have been Spain, though. Actually, after I said it, I thought, well, maybe that was when Spain.
I was hoping it was Spain,
Me
too.
too.
after you
I was
said that.
hoping,
Yeah, I was just hoping everything you say is wrong, to be honest. To
like
watch you
seeing me
jump
jump
again.
three-
Yeah, pretty
3
much.
feet.
That was a really good jump.
I know. I was like, wow.
Well, I think that was the first one where I felt it on both, because the other two it was just the right side.
Oh, really?
But that was like both of them.
Yeah,
Bam.
but don't you have to complete a circuit for that to happen?
I don't think so.
Tonight you're going to wake up, there's going to be some kind of horrible elder god coming out of your left nipple. You woke me! Why did you wake me?
So you like zaps, huh?
Number 5. What was the largest barrier to the city's development in the early 20th century? Was it smog, lack of water, or lack of land?
Lack of water.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
so
everybody
easy.
saw
I know.
Chinatown.
Chinatown, right?
Right.
He got his nose cut for that.
Correct.
There you go. Movie. See how
Yeah.
a movie helped him?
Yeah, you look, you see how bad this game could be? We could be slicing nostrils every time you get it wrong. Number 6.
All right.
In 1923, what percentage of the world's petroleum came from the Los Angeles area?
Oh, got to guess the right number.
Was it 1/3, 1/4, or 1/6?
I'm going to go with the smaller number because I don't think they have all that much.
Okay,
oil.
I'm not good at fractions. Which
So-
one's smaller?
1/6.
1/6.
1/6.
Really?
Are you kidding me?
Yes, I was kidding.
Okay, good.
So yeah, I'll go
He
with
says
1/6.
that because we
But
said
I
it.
am not good at fractions. Wrong!
You feel anything there?
No.
Really? Nothing at all?
Crank it up.
I did. I got it cranked all the way up. Maybe it's not working.
Maybe to have them on backwards or something.
Yeah,
Well, I got
wait.
one on. I got them on different ways.
Oh, for God's sakes. Hold on. Damn it. All right, do the next
Put them
one.
on your earlobes.
Yeah, see what would happen. I'm curious.
No, that sounds.
You had him on the fingers before, right?
Not tonight, no.
No, I meant.
Maybe he sucked up all the electricity with his nipples.
Could be.
No.
have to
Put it
milk
back
it.
on your nipples.
They got
real
my
quick.
nip-
Just try it on the nipples to see if it works.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just a
He-
nipple
he
thing. I
looks
thought you
so
could do it on the
scared.
fingers.
Marty Hoffman, we need you to come milk
go.
his nipples for electricity.
What?
All right.
What happened?
You
Why
deserve
did it not-
that.
Why did it not work on the
I don't know.
fingers?
Is it something to do with that switch or
No, it's the switch.
Put it on your ears.
Put it on your fingers again. Let's see if
Put
it
it on
maybe-
your lips.
Put
Maybe
it on
it
your nostrils.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Alright,
It looks like he's holding a porcupine. Hey. All right.
Yes, Los
that doesn't
Angeles.
hurt as bad.
It was pushing out 1/4 of the world's oil back in the
Wow,
1920s.
I would have
the
guessed
world's
a quarter.
or the United States?
Whopping 1/4 of world production.
World-
Jordan,
That's
you did
amazing.
not
I didn't
even
know that.
ask us because I knew that.
Shut up.
You did not know that.
I did know
You were
that.
going to guess that.
Well, yeah, of course.
All right.
Yeah, right.
Get
I
ready.
knew-
You've got a 2 in 3 chance of getting the hell shocked out of here right here, I believe. Including land and water, how many square miles does the city of Los Angeles comprise? Is it 211, 372, or 467 square miles? I can also give that to you in square kilometers if you'd like.
All right. Well, shit. I'd go with the bigger number, but again, that logic just failed me a minute ago. But I'm still going to go with the bigger number. What was that last number?
467.
Yeah, that's going to be my guess.
All right, here we go. 467, ladies and gentlemen, is correct.
I knew it was.
Damn your logic. All right, last question.
Last question.
All right.
What did the Hollywood sign originally say?
Oh, I know this one.
You know this one?
Yeah.
All right, I'm not going to give you any of the answers then.
All right. Hollywoodland.
Incorrect. No, it's correct. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
damn it. All right. Well, that's it. We got shocked Johnny. Yeah, he's sweating that one.
One for the road?
No, the anticipation sucks. That's the part that sucks. The shock is it's a shock, like it's startling, but no, it's the anticipation.
Yeah, I
Good.
agree with you. It's like,
No, listen, you're a good sport for coming in and doing that, man.
Yeah,
That's,
good sport.
Yeah. See, John J. Murray, you pussy. 3 people have been afterwards and handled the clamps.
Yes.
And you were like, no. I won't do that, but I'll go to Comic-Con and do comedy, but I won't do the clamps.
We should have a rule, yeah. If you do the show and you refuse the nipple clamps the first time, you're not allowed to come back unless you do it.
Well, he didn't. Nature took care of that. He
gotta
didn't make it back.
open the show with it.
Double special in the house. Johnny Oz here. If you want to check out Johnny Oz on the web, tell everybody Johnny Oz where they can see you. You get your Facebook page, right? Johnny Oz.
Yeah, well, it's facebook.com/ comedian Johnny Oz or Johnny Oz comedy. I can't remember.
It's your goddamn page. Why would I know? I don't know.
I think I got both. I do. I have both.
What's wrong with you?
Johnny Oz comedy or comedian Johnny Oz.
And we're staying with Oz, not going back to O.
No.
I like Oz a lot.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why isn't it Johnny Oz great and powerful?
No, but we talked about this, about the Donny Osmond. How did?
Yeah, well, my last name's Osmond, and you know,
Osmond.
since everybody calls me Johnny, then that means I'm Johnny Osmond, and it's just too close to Donny Osmond, and I always get the feedback from it.
And I talked to you before. I was like, I would have went with Osmond. I would have went with Osmond. It's just like 10 minutes on how I'm not fucking Johnny Osmond. I'm not Johnny Osmond, or Donny Osmond rather. I'm Johnny Osmond. There's a big difference.
Well, I you know,
Billy Bob
I did
Teeth.
that when I first started. But I sucked back then, you know, and I had
As
no
we all
really
do.
good material about it, and so I got to get away from this because everybody, like, there were people even would come up to the show and like, is Johnny Osmond really in the show? Because they didn't know themselves that they weren't saying
See,
Donny Osmond.
Isn't that funny?
That would have
And
been
then-
good, and then you would have been like, I know you came here to see Donny Osmond, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
and then
have
they get pissed.
I do have a
Exactly.
sister, but her name is Phyllis. So sorry. I apologize about that.
make it
I did
Brian.
this whole thing about how I was Donnie and Marie's illegitimate child.
Yeah. See,
You know,
I like that.
I never got a TV show.
Yeah. No. I like that. I
All
like that. But
right.
no, that's fine. I'm like, you stick
Yeah.
with it. Do what the hell you're gonna do.
Yeah, I've changed it too many times. I'm
maybe
cut-
you'll
I'm
come
cut
back.
off from
I
new
like
names.
Oz.
And maybe you'll come back to Florida. We'll see what happens. Do you know what's the time frame? What are you giving yourself
Well,
out there?
It's not really a time frame for me. I have a house here in Pinellas County.
Right, okay.
And I have renters renting it out.
Yeah.
So they've kind of indicated that they're looking for a place of their own. So if they
Have they trashed your place?
No, they're great.
Oh, okay.
They're really great. They
Is
pay
that
the rent on
nowadays?
time, and
Oh,
the place
okay.
looks great.
Sweet.
I stopped by just a few days ago. Anyway, if they want to find a place of their own and move on, their lease is already up. They're
Yeah.
going month to month now, and so they might stay as light as next May, but they might leave next month. I don't
See,
know.
that's why he did. I couldn't do it because I don't own a house, so there's nowhere to come back to. You at least have some sort of a base. It wasn't that smart. That's where you're smarter than me.
You own a house now? It's just
No,
up
I
in
don't
Old
own it.
Town.
No, I don't. Well, no, I own property.
Oh.
And I don't own it. My wife owns it. It was
Oh.
willed to her. They just bring me up there to mow the grass. Basically, that's all I do. I go up there and mow the grass and tend the fire at the property. That's all she's done with that whole deal. I've gotten out is like 15 minutes worth of material. That's about it, which is damn good material, I might add. But yeah, I mean, that's a whole nother dude. Until you've been into the interior of the state up north, you haven't seen Florida. Yeah, I'll tell you that right now. No, it's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, this dude drove up. What are you cooking, possum? He was dead serious. It was not kidding at all. And then I go up there and her sister's burning like whatever. We're standing by the fire and she throws a washcloth. She wipes something with a terry cloth washcloth and tosses it into the fire. I'm like, what are you doing with that? Oh, I'm burning it. I'm like, why?
Black smoke everywhere.
I know, dude. And I'm like, what else have you? We burned a mattress. And I'm like, you burned a mattress in the fire? I'm like, that's not good for the environment. Why not? What do you mean, why not? It's metal and plastic
And
what do you-
asbestos.
She goes, well, we don't have time to take it to the dump. We don't have time for that. I'm like, so you just throw everything in the fire? Yeah, she throws everything in the fire. I'm like, you're supposed to throw organic stuff in the fire. Don't throw metal
If
and
a
plastic.
pet dies, do they throw it in the fire?
Actually, that would be better than a mattress.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, they had rats that died up there, and she doesn't like. So she threw them in the fire. She thought I was upset about that. I'm like, no, that's the right thing to do. You
Yeah.
throw them in the fire. Well, Jordan, why are you making a face? You don't.
I just didn't want to breathe in like aerosolized burned rat.
Well, no, but it's organic material. Be anything.
Did they roast marshmallows
Yeah.
after?
You think
The
that's
mattress is burning off nylon and all
Yeah.
kinds of weird fibers.
Who knows?
I'm not saying either one of them are good, but the rat kind of freaks
Who
me out.
God knows what's in a terry cloth washcloth. Jesus, I mean, it's you don't know.
Some dude named
So-
Terry.
No. But that's what I'm saying. She's like, oh, I'm done with this. Throw it in the fire. What is that? A generator? We're done with that. Throw it in the fire. We just burn everything up there. Like, Christ
cool.
almighty.
So we can go up there with like Molotov cocktails then.
I have a question.
Grandma passed,
No,
throw
you
in the
mean-
fire.
Yeah,
I
right.
have a question.
Yes. Okay. Jesus.
That's what they do with trash. You put it in a trash yard and then they burn it in the incinerator, don't they? Isn't that
No, but
what
they
ends up
separate
happening? We
things
don't just
and-
collect trash forever.
No, but they separate different things, and plastics are usually recycled. And most major plants, it's
And then-
separated, and
And they use
And
air
then they
filters.
burn
yeah, use air
stuff,
filters
right?
and the smokestacks.
Yeah, the food and organic based stuff they do.
right.
Yeah.
I thought
Wood
they
and
burned
yard-
all
Or it's
trash.
composted. One of the two things.
Yard waste, stuff like that burns, sure. But you start burning a whole bunch of plastic bags and you know,
Yeah.
all the plastic we produce, and it's bad, really bad for the air.
Yeah, and most
way worse than
right, and most washcloths and like cloth is not just cotton. There's other
Lubricant.
especially a mattress. Yeah.
yeah.
And a
When she
mattress.
said that, I was like, what? A mattress? What the hell?
I don't burn it.
Well, we didn't need it anymore. It was all nasty. Threw it in the fire.
Besides, doesn't it like just burn out in the middle, and then the edges are still there, and it looks like some redneck burned out house?
Oh, that's when you put a
That's where I made my sister lose her virginity,
You
right
know,
there.
That's where you put a big potted plant in the middle of the
Yeah.
hole there. That's our mattress plant. We put a plant in the
A
middle of it.
big tire fits perfectly.
No, it's nice. We go up there and be,
Where's it at? What's the location?
it's what is it, Crystal? It's Chiefland, Florida. Branford. It's North Florida. It's like 4 hours north, right off the Swanee River. Her father got some acreage up there and cleared it up. It's actually a nice little. They got a
heard of
big.
that.
They got like a three bedroom, like a double wide, trailer. It's like a house, but
Sure.
I know you making a face trailer. It's
What?
not like it's not like
I didn't
a
do
meth
that.
trailer.
I did it to Tiffany.
When you got rural property,
She's thinking about way down upon the Swanee River. That just went through your head, didn't it?
Yeah. He said Swanee River. I'm like, I know that place.
I know.
Yeah, which
Because
runs
of the
the.
song.
I sang about it when I was a kid.
I know.
It's like home to me.
Folks at home.
when I was in Up with
I used to
America.
play that on the organ.
What was the name of the kids things? The troop that you were in? The
Kids a poppin'.
Kids a poppin'.
Oh my God.
It's like that scary troop that was in Donnie Darko. Remember where they did that whole.
It sounds like a magazine for pedophiles, really. I just
That's funny.
Kids
no,
a
we
poppin'.
were really good. Like we had coordinated
I'm sure you were
dance
wonderful.
moves and
We want to see more of the videos of Tiffany. I'm looking forward to them. And if you haven't had a chance, go on Tiffany's Facebook page. They're on there. The one video that you put is on there.
Yeah, I
It's
have the first
friggin' brilliant.
episode.
Have you seen it yet? Her Facebook old things of her when she was like, because since you guys are such good friends, I'm sure you know her history as a young woman, right?
As you tell it, yes.
No, what did she do when she was younger? What
You
was she
should
into?
know.
No, he knows. He knows. He has no idea.
I was in the circus.
Circus,
Okay.
pageant girl. I
Yeah,
think.
I did know that because she said it
pageant.
like a half hour
Yeah,
ago.
Right.
But-
Yeah.
Yeah, so the video, because I found a bunch of videos of me when I was little, and one was labeled top secret, and it's like me when I'm 15, like singing musicals. Like the one I
Telling
posted
everybody
was
how she was in
me
love with a guy in a soap opera. It's
singing
really
Phantom
weird.
of the Opera, and then I give a tour of my room when I'm in high school, and then it's
Now, mind you, when we say tour, she's just panning the camera. It's not like she had to go around. Not like
well,
Richie
my room
Rich.
was small. I mean, I was
Well, yeah.
poor, but like yeah.
Here's my poster of Leif Erikson.
No, it was
No,
a poster
I
of.
like no, it wasn't
Donny
even,
Osmond,
No,
don't
it
say
wasn't
it.
even a poster. It was
like
just
a
a picture. It was
picture.
an autographed picture of Mark Consuelos.
You know who he is?
He's married to Kelly Ripa. They had the Regis and Kelly show. I don't think it's Regis and Kelly anymore, but anyway, he's.
He
I
was
don't
on a
think
soap
it's either
opera.
Regis nor Kelly anymore.
Yeah, I don't think
I
so.
think it's
either.
like
I have no idea.
Sally and some football player.
But Mark Consuelos is on a TV. I think he's on some TV shows now. But anyway, I don't like him anymore. I liked him when I was like 15.
I didn't get to half the stuff we were gonna do tonight.
Yeah,
I
we
did.
didn't.
No,
but
that's
like
the
him
next one might
anymore.
be like me
He's so
singing
over
"Summer Lovin'" from Grease, and I do the boy and the girl part and the whole cast.
Okay, so you
and
can
I
check
act it out.
Yeah, you can check that on Facebook. It'll be a lot of fun.
okay.
Yeah. Is anybody else watching the World Cup? Are you watching the World? Do you care about the World
I'm
Cup?
not a soccer
Not
fan.
a soccer.
I tried to watch the game the U.S. was in the other day.
That was a
but-
great game, by the way.
well, that's great, but see, here's my problem with
So
soccer.
boring.
It's
It's
not. Okay.
there's
so
not the
good.
strategy that American football has. You
Oh,
need a little
Lordy.
time to
There
say.
is strategy.
It's
wait,
better.
No, here's
All
the
right,
strategy.
I'll let him
Here's the
talk.
strategy of soccer.
I
okay?
love the argument against
What are you
soccer.
going to do today? You're in this big game you're in. Well, I'm going to kick the ball that way.
You really think that's all there is to it?
Or to some guy who's wearing the same clothes I'm
You don't
wearing.
think that there's any set pieces
No,
or any
of
set
course
movements?
there is. I'm sure that they practice together and practice some moves. But the point is the ball's heading that way, and all of a sudden, boom, it's going that way now. And all of a sudden, boom, it's going that way now. And I just get a little bored with the whole, with football.
Americans
at least
can't take
American
it.
football, at least you got this time to say, okay, this is what we're going to do on this down. It might not work, but this is the plan.
Well, what are you guys playing,
And
football or
that's the-
Risk? What are you doing?
Well, no, that anticipation is what makes the game, in my opinion. It's the same reason why I don't like basketball.
No, but
I
those
love basketball.
Those athletes are incredible in basketball. I couldn't play 2 minutes of basketball. But it's the same type of thing. Okay, now we're going to go down this way. Whew, he made a shot. Now we're going to go down this way. Whew, he made a shot. And then every now and then, oh, he missed a shot. Oh, the other team is going to win.
No, but with soccer, though, first of all, it's incredibly hard to make a shot. So when it happens,
yeah.
it's a big goddamn deal.
Yeah, I get that.
Like, seriously.
Yeah. 0-0 is the most common soccer
Well,
score.
no. Usually it's like 2-1, 1-1. But, yeah. No, to see 5 goals in a game, pretty amazing. I just think I think it's because Americans are ADD, and I don't know what it is about America. To me, American football, it's boring to me.
We like strategy.
There is plenty of strategy in soccer. You just don't know the game. That's all. When there are set pieces where if you watch the passing, they are passing using movements called crosses, where they cross to guys in the middle.
And then he does a header.
Yeah,
but
so
the other
nice.
guy's trying to do the headbutt too.
Well, yeah,
all they do is butt
defense.
heads.
No, but it's the defense. No, dude, I'm telling you,
if they butt
Jordan,
heads,
you saw
that's
that
fine.
header in the box. It was
So
wonderful.
good.
Yeah, so basically out
it
of
has
like
its moments.
200 hours of
Yeah, there
soccer
you
so
go.
far,
No.
there's 1 second of
No.
a dude looking like Superman, and that was
and
about
then
it.
running,
Yeah.
I don't know. Listen, there are plenty of Americans that love World Cup soccer, me
Yeah.
being one of them. And it is the most popular sport in the world, I might
Yeah,
add.
that's
There are
true.
plenty of people in other countries that can't stand American football, don't
They
understand
can't
it.
afford the equipment.
I do agree with you about
Yeah,
the
they
name.
can't afford
though.
it. What's that?
I do agree with you about the name, though. It shouldn't be
name?
called football.
Yeah, I
our
concur.
game, it shouldn't be called football.
No, you're
It
right.
never should have been called football.
Right.
No,
I've heard-
all we're trying to do is steal that from the Europeans way back in the
The
day.
reason soccer is more
Football, you
popular
mean?
the rest of
You
the
mean
world.
football?
Whatever.
Yeah, I
It's
like-
football.
I
the rest of the
prefer
world.
to call
Football.
it football
Just say
as well.
football.
Football.
The reason football is more
You're
popular
being racist.
is because it's
That's right.
so
What do you-
much cheaper. To put together a soccer team,
yeah.
you need
It's universal,
some
baby.
shorts and a ball. To put
It's-
together an
yep.
American football team,
Yeah, you got to get an angry alcoholic dad who wants to control a bunch of kids, and they go buy a bunch of gear, and then he just rides them over.
you're talking.
You got it down.
I've been to a couple little league games, and it's like Jesus, man. I just know to me. I think American football players are athletes, but it's the start-stop thing to me. I'm not impressed by that. I'm impressed by 45 minutes of back and forth running and staying with the ball. Again, I played that when I was younger. I played baseball as well, and to me, baseball is like I don't know how people go
Yeah,
watch that.
I don't
It's-
get that
it's
one
so boring, and to me, that's
I like
it's
going to games.
so much more boring than soccer. I get much more enjoyment out of soccer than.
I like
Honestly,
playing
now that I've
baseball.
started watching competitive video games, I don't know how people watch sports. Like, these
And
graphics
poker. What about
suck.
poker?
Yeah, nobody's blowing up. What the hell?
No,
you watch that Street Fighter 2. That's awesome, man. They're shooting fireballs. Why can't we have fireballs in football? Come on.
Well, but like NASCAR, everybody blows their mind over that, and I think it's so stupid. And yeah, there's a minuscule amount of strategy. We tune our car better than the other guys and hope
Yeah.
that we can outlast them. That's really the strategy.
Yeah.
And to me, it's okay, whatever. I'd much rather watch like a Grand Prix where there's lots of turns and.
I only watch 2 sports. It's American football and springboard diving. That's it.
What? Are you serious?
Sure, yeah.
Springboard diving.
When the Olympics come around, I watch every one of them.
Why? Were you a diver when you were?
Yeah, when I was in high school.
Were you
So
really?
I actually know what they're doing, and I actually that was
See, so that's somebody else. I make it like, they get up there, they go boing, and they do flip, 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 and then they hit the water. You're like, no, there is a strategy to what they're doing. There is a tuck and a
No,
pike.
there's not really a strategy. That's just practice.
Haven't you watched
Practice,
Back to
you
School
know.
with Rodney Dangerfield?
Right.
Did you learn nothing from that movie?
Triple Lindy.
Lindy, that's right.
Oh my God. Anyway, so the World Cup is happening. It'll be happening for a couple more weeks, and go USA and go.
I say
who else
go
am I rooting
England.
for?
I like the England.
Well, my son calls England the Petrocelli's team. He calls it the Petrocelli team. Which team is Petrocelli's in like England?
I like it because I like a lot of the players.
Well, I know there's a lot of people that are into. Crystal grew up, but was married to a Syrian, and so a lot of people from
She
outside.
grew up married to a
No,
Syrian.
I corrected myself. I corrected myself. No, but she
Well,
was
they do
mar-
marry him young over there.
Yeah, they do. She was married to somebody from outside the country, and they take World Cup very seriously. Am I right? It's like a big friggin' deal.
I was married
all my
someone
hold on.
outside the country?
All my friends, Seth has been on the show. Sean, we all grew up playing soccer. It's a big friggin' deal to us.
I have an adopted Chinese imaginary child, and he knew
Yeah.
some guy who died from watching World Cup overnight. Dude was only 25.
God rest his soul.
So young.
Did you hear about that? Did you hear? They had an article. Some guy died. He was 25. He stayed up watching games all night with the World Cup and died. And so they're saying it's dangerous. Don't watch all night. Yeah.
Did you know that Jordan
There he
and
is
I
now.
have a
Nope.
adopted Chinese imaginary child
That's so stupid.
to compete
that
with their
sounds-
kid?
That sounds like a lot of work.
He's winning really handily so far.
Yeah. Real quick, I wanted to thank everybody that came out to the Tampa Improv. What was it? 2 nights ago? What was it?
It was Sunday.
Sunday, excuse me. Sunday
Whatever
night
day that was.
for Father's Day. It was me, Laszlo Bull, Mike Murillo. Thanks, Roxy. Thanks, Sevdia, for coming out. And I've seen
And
you guys
me.
in 10 years. Yes, and Tiffany Barbee. God. We came out to the show. It was a great show, great club. We had a lot of fun, and I want to thank everybody. Also, what's his face came out from
Miguel Hito.
Yes, Miguel Hito came out from Cranial Emissions. Thank you so much, brother. Sorry we didn't get a chance to talk to you after the show, but you kind of
Well,
bolted.
he left.
I know.
That
I thought.
wasn't
Well,
our
I thought he was
fault.
going to come have a
He
drink.
should say sorry to us.
I thought he was
I'm
going to come.
sorry
I
for
thought he was going to
bolting.
come have a drink, and he didn't. He didn't do that.
Because you're terrible.
All right. Again, where are you going to do some time? You're going to be at the.
Yeah, tomorrow at that new Coconuts, whatever it's called.
Where is it at? So people
St.
know.
Pete Beach. It's I guess just a little south of the Beachcomber, but I don't know the name of the bar.
Is it on the website now? Did they put it up?
I don't think they've ever updated their
Okay,
website.
it's going to be hard for people to look them.
I'm trying to get them with laugh sites.
All right. Well, you know what? Check out Johnny's page. He'll get the address. Put it up
Yeah.
on your Facebook page.
I'll go do that tonight.
Yeah, and wherever you're at. Who are you staying with? Are you just like shacking up on
Oh
couches?
no, the
Are you-
company I work for gets me a hotel room.
What?
They get me a rental car, a hotel room.
Are
They
you
fly
serious?
me out here. Yeah.
What company? You doing IT for a
Yeah,
company?
the IT company I work for.
You suck. I hate you, dude. I thought you were sleeping on couches. I feel bad for you.
No, I got.
You
a
were
nice
asking for
I got-
couches and stuff at Finley's. Maybe you're like, oh, anybody got a house and the
Oh,
cat's too much for me.
No. Well, that's because
That was the first night.
Well, first of all,
What happened?
It was the first night, and I didn't have the car at that time.
Oh.
So I was going
Paul
to get a
Olin
ride
brought
down
it.
to the place, and then rather than have somebody drive me all the way back to Oldsmar from
Just stay.
Seminole,
Yeah.
I was just going to stay at Kieran's house. But anyway, Michael Beinhauer, really cool guy, and offered to give me a ride home, and
I thought you were camping it out here. You got a freaking room and a car and
yeah,
everything,
yeah.
you bastard.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, I'm doing something wrong. I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
Give him another shock.
I should give him a shot.
give me another shot.
Yeah, I'll give you another shot. All right, we're at the end of the show. Johnny, I want to thank you for coming out and being on the show. It's always a
My
pleasure.
pleasure.
Anytime you're in town, just give us a call.
Okay.
And if you want to call from LA, tell us what's going on.
I should do that more. I really should.
Yeah, why not? What is it now? There about 7?
It's 3 hours.
Yeah, 7:30, something like that.
No,
yeah,
if
that's
it's
early.
Time.
7:30,
Yeah,
right.
7:30.
Yeah, give us a call, man. We'd love to hear from you. Jordan, anything before we split?
Nah, I'm good.
Yeah. Oh, are we gonna be ready for this show, this improv show?
Which one?
No.
Are you,
Oh, the 28th.
You're gonna take it a little bit serious?
Yeah, I want to.
Me?
Yeah. And
I
do it-
take it serious.
No, because we always
I'm
get there. We got to get a set list together and have a good
Yes.
All right.
show. We've already started working on Loose Cannon, the other podcast that I'm started with Steve Laszlo. It should be interesting.
I saw bits. It
Yeah.
sounds funny.
Yeah, we got a lot of good stuff. We'll be catfishing a celebrity with an actual person, which, from what we've talked about, should be risky, but it'll be fun.
You gonna go into a river and try?
No, catfishing. You know what catfishing is.
Oh, it's when
Fake. You set up a person to
That's
be
fake.
interested in somebody and online, and you cat. You've never heard of Catfish the show?
No.
They basically
I thought that's
people-
where they go in the river and catch the fish by sticking their fist down.
Well,
their
that
mouth.
is one form of dirty catfishing, but they actually have a show where people have been fooled online by people
Oh,
that they
okay.
thought they were in a relationship with, and it turned out to be either a guy or not a real person at all.
Oh,
It's
I
called
see.
catfishing.
Okay.
We will be
There's a
catfishing a
movie.
celebrity in
I
the
gotta go look
weeks to
this up.
come. We've already started setting things up, so you'll check that out. It'll be called Loose Cannon with me and Steve Laszlo. Should be a
Cool.
good show. This weekend we'll be interviewing Keenan and who is it? What are the names? The
the Wayans brothers.
The Wayans brothers. Yes. Marlon and
Shane,
Keenan Ivory?
Sean.
Yeah.
Sean and the white
The
girls.
younger ones.
Okay.
The white chicks.
The white chicks, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They'll be at the Improv this weekend. We should be going out and doing a quick interview with them. So if there's any questions that you'd like us to ask them, and give us good questions, hit us up on Twitter.
No.
What?
No.
What? What do you mean no?
It's falling
Do
apart
that on
quick
your own
here.
damn loose cannon Twitter, bro.
Why?
Because that's not this show.
Why can't it be a cross promotion sort of
Because
thing?
no, nobody cares about loose cannon.
But you'll.
You
Not yet,
keep
they
your
don't.
loose
When they go
cannons at a double
viral, you'll be
special.
eating those words.
Wait,
Yeah, no, he'll.
I have
if
a
we start blowing
question.
up, he'll be like, "Hey, what's up, loose cannon?"
Yeah,
I have a question.
Tiffany's all on board already. so
Yeah,
it's
I
true.
do. I am. I just am worried that he might be like, I have too many podcasts happening. Goodbye, double special. As long as he doesn't do that, then I'm on
I
board.
would listen. I love Double
what's
Special. We've been doing it for a while. I like the show. It's a good show. I'm not going
Or
to leave the show. I
here's-
just need to do something a little
Wait.
bit more edgy, a little bit more
Chris-
stand-up based.
Chris,
Yes.
I have option B.
What?
If you say no to double special, that's okay, but you have to let me be on your loose cannon show.
So she's ready to
She
dip
just
as well.
jump ship. All right.
Damn.
Well,
dude.
you guys having a good life. And,
I really love it here, but if you want me to go, I'll go.
She's like, listen, if Double Special doesn't work, my milk shop brings all the
Yeah,
boys in the
right.
okay. I said milk shop. All right.
He said, all right, I win.
All right, guys. This has been a great show. Again, thanks, Johnny S., for coming in. Check him out at St. Pete this weekend. And Tiffany, thanks so much for coming to the improv. It was
You're
fun
welcome.
having you. We
See
had
how
pretzels
I'm
together.
already planting seeds with Laszlo.
Yeah.
It's
and
nice.
Chris.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Start the music. You should
I
have
might
started
be
already.
back next week, but we'll
No,
see.
you'll be here.
You better.
Yeah, we're not going anywhere.
I'm joking.
I might get fired for last one.
We'll see you guys next week. It's been Double Special. Have a great week. Be safe.
Later.
Go USA.
Oh snap, it's a dungeon master of rap with a plus one attack, just like my homeboy Zach. Ran again, on the hunt again for one-eyed snatch. Harsh words, but how would Zach describe it other